Just a beautiful weather, and just expecting a lot out of this game tonight, Sean.
Yeah, I mean, what is it, our third week at home?
Yep.
We've had 3 games at home the last 3 weeks. Some have turned out better than the others, but last week we had a tough matchup against Little Rock Christian. But hey, looking to bounce back tonight against Huntsville.
Yeah, we got to just move on from that last week's game against Little Rock Christian. That was just a tough battle, and you know, yesterday I was out here practice watching some of the guys, and I know the coaches are working hard getting these guys ready to begin this conference play. And I know he was tweaking some things, looking at just different stuff that they might be able to do to help this team achieve their goal, at least, you know, making it to the playoffs and maybe even having a chance at winning the conference. So earlier, like I said, I sat down with head coach Randy Tribble, and we talked a little bit about the game last week with Little Rock Christian, and we discussed some things that he wants to see this team do going forward. And then we also looked ahead to tonight's matchup with Huntsville. So here's the interview with head coach Randy Tribble. Well, Coach, here we are again. Had a game last Friday against Little Rock Christian, very good Little Rock Christian team, right, in fact. So just real quick, kind of what were your thoughts on that game, how the guys did?
Well, you know, they've got a really good ball club. You know, I thought we came out and showed we were really ready to play early. Defensively, we really did some good stuff early. Offensively, we really had a hard time putting anything together. You know, they were really good, really fast on defense, and we didn't handle it real well. So, you know, we weren't very productive offensively. But, you know, I thought our kids battled. Yeah. I thought our kids kept a good attitude the whole time and battled. And you know, we just wanted to do the very best we could. We knew they would have to kind of have an off night for us to beat them, and they were pretty good. And they had some of those special athletes, yeah, that they would get them out in the open space, and we had trouble. Yeah. We had trouble tackling them. You know, we had a little youth in the O-line. We had trouble blocking their speed people. They put a lot of pressure on us, and we did not handle it well. But you know, as soon as the game's over, we're talking about using this to get better. Now it's conference season, and we're all about trying to make the playoffs and right, get a home playoff game and trying to make a run in the playoffs. So we've tried to turn that into just a learning situation to get us ready for this, to help us prepare for this week. And I think our preparation has been real good. Our attitude has been good. So I've been pleased with that, yeah, this week.
Well, you know, and you touched on it just briefly. You know, the guys, you know, just watching them during that game, they fought really hard, and it just seemed that they never gave up, they never got their heads down or anything. So you had to have been proud of that aspect of the game.
Yeah, we were, you know, and we let them know that because, you know, that's the never give up, the attitude of being for each other and trying to lift each other up. That'll go with them a long way in life, you know, and mm-hmm, and it is important. And so we were pleased with some of those things. Thought our body language, you know, your body language. We tell them your body language is your billboard about your mental toughness and your attitude, right, you know, and I was proud of that. I mean, sometimes my body language probably wasn't perfect, but you know, overall, I thought, you know, our body language was saying the right thing. Let's get ready for this next play, and let's play our very best we can. And you know, we're very disappointed. You know, it's frustrating. But then you just got to build off of it and use it as a positive as much as you can and help us get ready to go to the conference.
Yeah, you know, and we talked about it briefly, but, you know, it's almost impossible to go unbeaten during the season. And win-loss does not define the season, and I'm sure you've told the boys that. But what has your message been this week to them as you get ready to enter conference play?
Well, we talk a little bit about this is the most important time. You know, you want to win all those non-conference games too, but what they're really for is to get you prepared for the conference, and you know, and what we want to do is just get better. You know, let's see how good we can get and improve and get better every week, and not really worry about who we're playing, but try to worry about the Panthers getting better and executing the very best we can, and not playing up or not playing down to your competition, but just doing the very best you can. And you know, we know we can all get better, and hopefully playing against a team as loaded as Little Rock Christian helps you elevate your game and helps you find some strengths and be better than this week. So we've tried to build on that this week, and we think we can get better.
Yeah, and you kind of touched on my next question. That's where I was going next. You know, Huntsville, they come to town tomorrow night. Greenbrier is a heavy favorite in that game. But just what are the things that you want to see out of this bunch?
Well, you know, just like I just got through saying, I want us to improve. I want us to execute better. You know, I told the team today out there you know, offensively, I couldn't remember my exact stats, but you know, we've been scoring out of 12 possessions. You know, last week out of about 9 possessions we scored one time. The week before when we won, we scored about 50% of our possessions, and the week before that a little less than that. And so and why don't we score on those possessions? Well, we don't score on those possessions because we don't execute. We don't make this block, or you know, there's some kind of misexecution on it. And if we improve this week, I said, this is not about who we're playing. This is about us. Okay?
Right,
you know,
right.
What I have envisioned for us is we go out about the first 6 or 7 series of a game is we score a touchdown. You know, that's what really, really good, and that's still my vision. And and my vision is a goal. But and I said, this has nothing to do who we're playing. It's about us. You know, it's about us and how we execute, and that's what I want you to expect to do.
Yeah.
Friday night is go out there and execute the best we have, and not stop ourselves, and let's see how many times we can score out of. You know, let's see if we can score 80% of our possessions. You know, and instead of 30 or 40% of our
Right.
possessions.
Well, so do you feel like y'all played y'all's best game yet?
Oh no! Oh, we're not anywhere close. You know, and our kids know that too. That we're not anywhere close to. You know, we're going to be better week 8, 9, and 10 than we are now. You know, and because we're going to improve, we're going to see things on film, and we're going to work hard and improve, and we're going to be a little better this week, and hopefully then we're a little better next week.
Right.
You know, I've always thought that, you know, if your kids are, your coaches and your kids are the right kind of people, you know, you're going to be, unless there's a big injury deal or something, you know, you're going to be better late in the year. You know, last year I thought week 8, 9, 10, and maybe even, but we played the state champion. You know, we're going to be the best we're going to be, and you know, we're going to get better. We're going to get a couple guys back that are going to make us better here in a few weeks.
Right. Yeah.
And but we're going to be better this week just because we got our butt whipped last week and we learned from it.
There you go.
You know, and we've worked real hard.
Yeah.
The kids have been real focused. I thought yesterday's offensive practice was great. You know, Tuesdays, I told them, I said, you know, on Tuesday, if we're not very sharp, then I'm thinking I may not run this play. I may not should run this play, but I'm gonna give it Wednesday.
Right.
And then Wednesday, if we don't execute this stuff good, then I mark it off my playlist. You know.
Yeah.
And I said, so we need to be real sharp, because I don't want my playlist to shrink a whole lot. we need to be real sharp here on Wednesday.
Right.
And yesterday, I thought we did that. You know, okay, I'm keeping it.
Well, good.
You know, and sometimes, you know, just making kid aware that, hey, you know, we're not just going out here going through the motions, and we're making decisions based, and I'm going to go in and watch that film right after practice. And I think we can't execute that play for one reason or another, then boom, I'm not going to. I'll probably scratch it out, or I'll just be shooting craps. You know, I gotta run stuff we can run, and we can run successfully. And that's what practice is about: is getting where we can, show them we can, now carry it in the game with us. If we stink at it Tuesday and Wednesday when we go to team, then I'd be stupid to carry it in the game.
Sure,
with them, you know? But then Wednesday, boy.
Clicking.
Yeah, we were pretty good.
Well, good.
So
well, good. Well, Coach, I appreciate your time. Good luck tomorrow night. Huntsville comes to town, open up conference play. I'm sure you guys will do well. Look forward to calling the game.
We're looking forward to it.
All right.
When you get beat, you're always looking forward to that next game. You know?
Absolutely.
You know?
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Man.
Appreciate you. Head Coach Randy Tribble, as we were discussing his offense and some play calling and his playbook and how the guys practice this week. And so Sean and I both expect this team to come out and do well tonight as they take on the Huntsville Eagles for the opening conference game of the year in 2019. So with that, as the band is making their way out onto the field, we've got about 17 minutes away from kickoff. Let's take a 2-minute break, and then when we come back, I'll have some notes on Huntsville, and Sean want to have his keys to the game as we are leading up to kickoff. You're listening to Greenbrier Panther football on KGFL, the 7.3 and 94.7.
At Conway Regional, we believe in providing the very best health care close to home. With 9 primary care clinics in Central Arkansas, including locations in Greenbrier, Clinton, and Conway, our doctors and nurses give you the compassionate, quality care you expect right here in your community. Go to conwayregional.org to find a primary care clinic near you. Conway Regional, proud sponsor of Greenbrier Panthers Athletics.
Greer's Ferry Lake provides you the chance to make memories that last a lifetime. You also want to leave a financial future that lasts as well. First Arkansas Bank and Trust offers trust services with accounts designed to help you save for the future and grow your assets. We offer you solutions to fit your life pure and simple. Call or come in today to experience a personalized, solutions-based approach to determining and managing your financial needs and discover what Live First is all about. First Arkansas Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Howdy folks, the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton wants to show you a little cowboy courtesy when you stop by our service department. From oil changes to major repairs on all makes and models, you name it. Right now, when you buy a set of tires, you get a free rotation and balance for the life of the tires. Schedule your appointment today at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton.
Greenbrier Family Dental are proud sponsors of the Greenbrier Panthers. Greenbrier Family Dental is welcoming all new patients. Their team offers a variety of procedures including implants, braces, wisdom teeth removal, root canals, crowns, and bridges. Give Greenbrier Family Dental a call at 501-679-6736 and reserve your seat with Doctors Dixon, Mobbs, or Hambeacon, or drop by the office at 15 Wilson Farm Road. They look forward to greeting you.
And welcome back, everyone, to Don Jones Stadium as the Greenbrier Marching Band has made their way out onto the field. And at this time, we'll take a minute for the prayer and the national anthem.
Dear Heavenly Father, I just pray that these boys realize that they're not just a team and they're a family, and that they give their best no matter what. I love each and every single one of them and these fans as well. And I just hope that we are all here and we're cheering them on no matter what. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Thank you, Anna. Now the national anthem.
Thank you to the Greenbrier Marching Band, led by
the best country in the land.
The best band, absolutely, led by Jennifer Church. She does a great job with this band. So as we're about 12 minutes away from kickoff, let's go over some quick notes about Huntsville as they come in tonight to take on the Greenbrier Panthers. So the former defensive coordinator, Matt Williams, is going to take over for Randy Barnhill, who was the head coach last year. He went 8-23 over the 4-year. Huntsville comes in finishing last in the conference in 2018. With the only wins coming against Gentry and Berryville, then they lost 8 straight, including a 42-20 loss to Greenbrier at Huntsville as we traveled up there and beat them at their home field. You remember that trip?
I was about to say, you remember that trip, Carl? It was a trip where it was the first trip that I'd ever driven the pig trail.
Yes, and
it's
that
the
was
last time that I will ever drive.
That was very enjoyable too, Sean.
Yes,
I must say that was a lot of fun. You made that drive very interesting. So and it was rainy. Remember how nasty it was, and just couldn't see, and just felt like we were out in the middle of nowhere.
I thought you were my friend.
Yeah. All right, so they you got me off track, Sean. So with Huntsville, they have 5 returning starters on offense and 5 on defense. Their junior quarterback is Brooke Williams. He's 5'11", 165 pounds, and he comes in understanding at offense. Jonathan Bubba Ryden is 6 foot, 310 pounds, and he returns for his 3rd season as a senior and leads that offensive line. Huntsville defense is led by Dayton Sieber. He's 5'10", 205, and an outside linebacker, but he can also move down on that defensive line in certain situations, so keep an eye out for him. Now, starting in 2019, Huntsville comes in with a 1-2 record, with their only win being against Berryville, and they beat them 31-14. The second week of the season, their 2 losses are against Gentry, and then last week they played Elkins. So both of these teams, if you look at it, they're having to regroup after Mercy Rule losses last week. Of course, you know, the Huntsville, they lost to 4A Elkins 35-0, while Greenbrier lost to Little Rock Christian 42-7. Huntsville junior Slater Watkin paces the Eagles this fall so far with 5 touchdowns, while Greenbrier gave up 446 yards to Little Rock Christian a week ago. And then you look at on the Greenbrier side of the ball, you look at Peyton Long. He's rushed for 53 times for 411 yards, and he has 7 touchdowns. And just another side note here, again, Huntsville, they come in, picked to finish last in the 5A West as well. So Hootens has Greenbrier as a heavy favorite in this game. They have Greenbrier picked to win this by at least 28 points. So, Sean, do you kind of agree with that?
Yeah, I think coming down to our keys of the game, and real quick for those fans that are listening on the radio, we still do. We're broadcasting these things live on the internet, so we broadcast it on our YouTube channel, which is the Greenbrier Panther Sports Network. You can go to YouTube and search for that, or you can watch it on greenbrierathletics.com, or you can watch it on the Mascot Media app. But really, the 3 keys of the game. 1 is execution. I think we've been sloppy over the last couple of weeks.
Yep.
And really just need to come out and play a better game than we have the last couple of weeks.
You know, if you listen to the pregame or to the interview that I did with Coach Tribble, that's all he talked about is execution. And he sees it too, you know, so that's a good key.
Yeah. Second key is going to be just don't overlook the opponent.
Mm-hmm.
This is an easy game to look over before we go to Morrilton and play Jacoby Criswell next week. But really this week, we just have to focus on this week and the opponent this week and take care of business. And then my third key is really use the game to build momentum. So do all those things right this week so that we can build on it next week in practice to really get ready for that next game against Morrilton next Friday night.
So what's your pick?
Well,
you got to pull up your notes?
I do. Whenever I show prep. I don't do very good on show prep, folks. I've got the Panthers winning 42-21.
42-21, okay. So just a quick note on this too is just sitting here talking to some of the fans here before the ball game, and we're all just looking for this Greenbrier team to come out and really show their dominance early in this game. It's just something that we feel like we need. It seems like we struggled maybe a little bit against the BB at the first game of the season. We had high expectations then. Then we come in and Heber Springs comes here, and it seemed like we might have struggled a little bit. Although we did get wins, we still there's still a feeling that this team has not played their best just yet. And then Coach Tribble alluded to that as well in his interview. So
because we have so many seniors, so many skilled guys, so many seniors, and they just haven't we just haven't put a full game together.
Right. And it's time. I mean, it's time for these guys to come together and start playing, and kind of expect that to happen tonight. As the Greenbrier Marching Band is lining up out on the field, and the Panther head is blown up, and we are waiting for this game to get started, as we are under 7 minutes now before we get into kickoff. So real quick, I just want to take a minute and thank our sponsors. I want to thank Cowboy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, who will be sponsoring the Cowboy Dodge Player of the Game at the end of the game that Sean and I will have the player pick in. We also want to thank Whit Davis, Two Friends Auto, First Security Bank, Greenbrier Family Dental, First Arkansas Bank and Trust, Cowboy Regional Health Systems, TC Chemical Supply. So thank you guys for being a sponsor of this program. And then also thanks to the boosters as well. We couldn't do it without you guys, the Greenbrier Pharmacy and the Greenbrier Family Clinic, the Panthers team physician for over 30 years. And also, Sean, on a little side note, just want to remind everybody as well that at halftime.
I'm about to say, I like side notes.
At halftime, the Applied Velocity halftime show, I am going to visit with Caden Wallace. So he's going to come up in the booth.
Senior baseball player?
Senior baseball player, Caden Wallace. Awesome. And he's going to come up into the booth with us and visit with us for a little bit and kind of talk a little bit more about his summer and about his upcoming season that they're going to have in baseball. And then, of course, is him going on and playing at the University of Arkansas as well. So that will be a great interview. He's a good kid. I'm looking forward to talking to him as well at halftime. So with that, let's go ahead and let's just take another 3-minute break. And then when we come back, that should get us close to kickoff, and we'll get things going as you're listening to Greenbrier Panther football on KGFL The Trip, 97.3 and 94.7.
Are you looking for hassle-free service? The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton has got you covered. Our service department takes care of all makes and all models of vehicle. That's right, no matter where you bought your vehicle, we'll show you a little cowboy courtesy. So come in today and we'll have you back on the road in no time. Visit us at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton.
TC Chemical and Supply of Greenbrier is your truck care chemical supply and Karcher store. They're also proud sponsors of the Greenbrier Panthers. TC Chemical and Supply is more than just a truck care and chemical supply store. They carry Karcher products, a full line of floor care products like wet dry vacuums, electrical mops, pressure washers, window cleaners, and hardwood cleaners, along with all the cleaning chemicals needed. Visit TC Chemical and Supply at 131 North Broadview on top of the hill in Greenbrier.
At Conway Regional, we believe in providing the very best health care close to home. With 9 primary care clinics in Central Arkansas, including locations in Greenbrier, Clinton, and Conway, our doctors and nurses give you the compassionate, quality care you expect right here in your community. Go to conwayregional.org to find a primary care clinic near you. Conway Regional, proud sponsor of Greenbrier Panthers Athletics.
No matter how convenient bank branches may be, sometimes you just want to hang out in your PJs with the family or in your swimsuit on the lake. First Arkansas Bank and Trust offers free online banking, free mobile banking, and the largest network of ATMs in the world at your fingertips with a pure checking account. First Arkansas Bank and Trust is offering you solutions to fit your life. Visit
as the Greenbrier Panthers made their way out onto the field. We have the captains on the field.
I guess they didn't feel like waiting for the captains
I
this
guess
week.
not. So let's see. The captains for Greenbrier look like we won the toss and are going to receive.
I know it was Peyton Long.
Yeah, Peyton Long is one of them. Number 89 for Greenbrier. Is that who that is?
Logan King. It looks like Logan King, Peyton Long, and then I am not
I don't
sure.
know. 89 is not on my roster, so I'm not sure who that is. So, but he's they were all captains out there. As the Huntsville is lined up in the end zone, they're ready to run out onto the field as well through their band. As we look across the way, it looks like a handful of folks drove down from Huntsville for this game.
I'm counting them, man. I think
It's
I might be able to get it on two hands.
It's not many, so
Not many.
maybe they know about our live stream and are listening to it on the trip back up there in Huntsville.
Exactly.
So as we are right at it, 1 minute away from kickoff, the band is down on the track and trying to get these fans fired up. As here comes Huntsville out onto the field as we are ready for kickoff. So just a beautiful night here tonight in Greenbrier. Perfect football weather. Could be maybe a little bit cooler. Doesn't quite feel like fall just yet, but it is definitely getting closer. So, but these Greenbrier Panthers need to come out tonight and take care of business, because next week they will be on the road at Morrilton, and that will be a big matchup. So another thing too, Sean, we need to keep an eye on as well. I didn't mention this, but Valonia, I believe, I don't know if they're at Alma. I have to check and see, but they're playing each other tonight.
Okay.
Valonia and Alma's playing tonight, so we need to keep an eye on that ball game, because that could determine what happens with us as the year goes on, and the matchup that we have with both of those teams to see who makes it into the playoffs.
You know, as we get ready to start this game, you know, my kids love the Fast and Furious movies. I hope that's what we see right here.
Did you think about that on the way over here?
No, actually, it was just a second ago. It literally just popped in my head.
Just came into your head, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so let's see here. Okay, so yeah, Alma is at Valonia tonight, so I appreciate that. So we'll keep an eye on that score as well. So as we got the ball teed up, and it's a deep kick, and have we got a flag already? Yes, we do. So it looks like the Huntsville Eagles were offsides on that kick. Yeah, so they're going to back it up and kick it again.
That's a pretty good kick, too.
That was a kick, and that was by number 3. That is Oscar Martinez for Huntsville, who had a good kick there, but it was all for naught as his teammates were offside. So they're going to back it up 5, and now he's going to tee it up on the 35-yard line.
Is there any Julio Rubios on
No
the
Julio
roster?
Rubios.
On the roster?
No Julio Rubios tonight. So we're going to do this again. There's another
Not as good
high,
as this
deep
time.
kick, and it's going to be fair caught there by Kirkendall. And they're going to place that ball down at about the 22-yard line of Greenbrier as the offense comes out onto the field. So one thing that Coach Tribble said that he would like to see is this offense score like 6 times in a row. So no beating around the bush. Let's get after it, and let's execute, and let's do what we've got to do to get this thing going. As the offense is coming onto the field, well, it looks like we're going to line up in a 5-wide set. Riddle's by himself, and there we go. As we go on to, like we did last week against Little Rock Christian, and the Huntsville Eagles jump off sides, and that was their nose guard. And again, I don't understand how that happens when they're right over the football. But that was number 55 for Huntsville. That's Preston Johnson, who jumped offside. So we're going to get a free 5 there. So it's going to be 1st and 5 with the ball marked at the 27-yard line. No time has gone off the clock here in this ball game. So now
They're going to say that we
so they're going to say we moved. Well, that's interesting. So they marked us up 5. Now they're going to mark us back 5. So now it's 1st and 15. So it'll change a heart there by the referees. So it's 1st and 15 from our own 17-yard line. Still got 5 receivers. Riddle drops back, and he's going to throw this quick screen out here to Brody Johnson. He's going to try to get down the sideline, and he's going to be pushed out.
About the 23?
About the 23-yard line. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 9. Yes, we are lined up and going quick. 4 receivers. Looks like Peyton Long's in the backfield, set to Riddle's left. And we're going to throw it again, and we're going to throw it out here to Ryan Bernard, and he's going to break it. Oh, I thought he was going to get by the defender out there because he had some running room, but he had a shoestring tackle. And he's going to pick up some good yardage and make it 3rd and short. So we're going to call it 3rd and 2. Ball setting at right about the 30-yard line of Greenbrier. As we're going to come up with 2 tight ends this time, 2 receivers. And it looks like we are in the pistol formation with Peyton Long set dead behind Riddle, and we're going to hand it off to him. He's going to take it off the left, and he's going to get stood up, and he's going to fight for some yardage, and he will have the first down as he will get the ball past the sticks. So that is a first down for Greenbrier, and it's the first time we've seen that pistol formation all year, Sean. So that's a little new wrinkle there.
Yeah.
I'd heard they've been working on it.
You know, Peyton got hit at the line of scrimmage and just kept moving those feet.
Yep, and picked up that first down. So here we are, same formation again, pistol formation, and we're going to hand it off to Peyton. He's going to try off the left side, and he's dragging defenders with him as he's going to pick up about 4 or 5 yards. And he was going to be stopped there by Slater Watkins. And it's going to bring up 2nd and 5. The ball setting on the 39-yard line of Greenbrier. Just getting started here in the first quarter.
See Nick Hewitt out there and Bernard both playing tight ends.
Oh, I heard Nick was working at tight end. So we're in that pistol formation. Looks like we're going to throw out here to Brody. He's going to catch it, and he's going to turn it up, and he's going to have the first down as the Huntsville Eagles try to push him back, but he will move the ball past the first down marker. So that's another first down for Greenbrier.
Just like we talked about last week, really just got to stay ahead of those chains.
That's right. You know, last week we were behind them all game long, and it's just a struggle when you do that for any offense, not just Greenbrier, just for any offense. If you're behind the chains, it really makes it tough. So we got 3 receivers to the wide side, and we're going to hand it off to Peyton off the left. Oh, and he runs.
Nice.
Well, he lowered his shoulder and gained some extra yards there, close to that first down. As he will pick up 9 yards there. So we're going with got 1 tight end and 3 receivers to the wide side again, and Peyton is set to the left of the quarterback. Oh, we got a fumble this time, but Riddle was able to pick it up, thank goodness, and he will have the first down. Looked like that might have been a little zone read there, and he tried to pull it, and he wasn't able to hold on to the football, but it took a Greenbrier bounce and bounced right back up to him, and he was able to pick it up and was able to get a first down. So it is 1st and 10 Greenbrier with the ball moved down to the Huntsville Eagles 39-yard line, right at about 9 minutes left here in the first quarter. And now we're going to get it off to Payne off the right side. He's got some running room, and he's going to turn it back up, and now we got a flag down. Not sure what the flag is for, as he was tackled there by Colton Reynolds for the Huntsville Eagles. So let's see what this flag's about. Let's see here. Have we gotten a signal yet? Personal foul, face mask. So that's 15 yards. So Greenbrier's got a good drive going, and that penalty definitely helps as they will move it, looks like inside of the 15, just inside of the 15-yard line of the Huntsville. 1st and 10. Now we come up with 3 receivers to the wide side of the field, which will be towards the Greenbrier Panther bench. As Jackson Riddle is waiting on the snap. And he's going to throw it, and he's looking to his left. And he's going to throw it. It's complete to Brody. He's going to turn it up and get down to about the 2, maybe the 1-yard line. As they hit Brody Johnson over the middle. Looks like a little slant route there. And they got it down. Now they're going to say it's at the 3. So 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. As the Greenbrier offense is getting set with 2 tight ends and 2 receivers. Peyton Long is in the pistol formation directly behind the quarterback, and he's going to turn and hand it off to Peyton. He's going to find it's a big hole, and he's going to punch it in the end zone for a Greenbrier touchdown. So good, strong drive there by the Greenbrier Panthers as they strike first, and the fireworks are going off, Sean.
You know, and nothing real fancy either.
No.
Just a lot of just small plays.
Yep, just getting it done.
Just moving the chains down the field.
Getting it done. Good execution there by the offense, which is what Coach Tribble was looking for. Is our man Cody Powell is out for the extra point. And the kick is up, and he nails it. So that's going to make your score 7-0 with 8 minutes and 13 seconds left here in the first quarter. So let's take a timeout as you're listening to Greenbrier Panther football on KGFL The Trip, 97.3 and 94.7.
Life is better with football and with First Security. We have the resources and the know-how to your needs, plus a local team you can count on. So you're making better plays because First Security is making better happen during this season and every season. What's your better? Get there with us. Stop by your local First Security Banking Center or visit us online at fsbank.com today. First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
TC Chemical and Supply of Greenbrier is your truck care chemical supply and Karcher store. They're also proud sponsors of the Greenbrier Panthers. TC Chemical and Supply is more than just a truck care and chemical supply store. They carry Karcher products, a full line of floor care products like wet-dry vacuums, electrical mops, pressure washers, window cleaners, and hardwood cleaners, along with all the cleaning chemicals needed. Visit TC Chemical and Supply at 131 North Broadview on top of the hill in Greenbrier.
As the kick was taken on about the 2-yard line, and Huntsville was able to break some tackles. That was number 22 for Huntsville. That's Colton Reynolds, and he takes it up all the way out to the Greenbrier about there, or I'm sorry, the Huntsville's 35, 36-yard line. So good field position, Sean. I thought we had him pinned deep there, but wasn't able to make the tackle.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to pin him inside the 5.
Yeah. But he broke a couple of tackles and was able to get up for some good field position as the Huntsville offense is on the field. And they're going to hand it off straight ahead, and now he's going to bounce it out to his left. Oh, and he's going to be hit hard there by number 14. That's Tanner Collins as he was drove into the ground, and he had some help there too. I think that was – who was that number? That was number 16 for Greenbrier. That was Logan Keene coming up from a safety spot. So they're going to lose 2 yards, it looks like. So it's going to be 2nd and 12. Ball is sitting on the Huntsville 34-yard line. 7 minutes and about 30 seconds left here in the first quarter as they try to get us a jump. Look like we're going to try to bring some pressure. It looks like Nick Hewitt from the linebacker spot come up to the line, and now he's going to back up. Let's see if we bring some pressure here. Yeah, it looks like, he's coming on a blitz, and now they're going to try to throw it out, and that might be behind a backwards pass, and that is picked up by Greenbrier. That was Hardcastle coming in there and picking that up as they try to complete a little screen pass out here, and that was a backward pass, and Greenbrier was able to get on it. So 2 plays in, and the Huntsville Eagle turns the ball over, and to be quite honest, Sean, that was an ugly pass.
Yeah, that was not a good start for them.
No, I don't know if he didn't.
Especially if you're going to run that play, you got to make sure
you got to get it. Yeah, that didn't look good. I don't know if it slipped out of the quarterback's hand or what happened on that, but that was not didn't look good. So Greenbrier's offense is back out onto the field, and we're going to hand it off to Peyton. He's going to try the right side, and not much there. He might get about 2 or 3. And it's going to bring up 2nd down as they will set the ball down at about the Huntsville 15-yard line. So 2nd and 7. So another quick score here will help the cause as we have another tight end. Oh, and looked like we moved there.
Yep.
And that was the right tackle. That was Josh Robinson. He's a sophomore. I think he got a little anxious on that. So that's going to back us up 5. It's one thing that Tribble talked about. Just got to, execute and stay focused on what we got to get done.
Yeah. Or as that guy at Silver Hills would say, take it back a nickel.
Please. Don't bring that up, please.
Yeah.
And now Peyton Long's going to go in motion out of the backfield, and we're going to throw a little screen out here to Brody, and he's going to try to get down the sideline, and he does, and he's finally going to be pushed out of bounds there by Justin Reynolds. But it's going to be close to the first down marker. Actually, he's going to be maybe about 2 yards short, so it's going to be 3rd and 2 as the offense, we're throwing it out here to Brody quite a bit on our first 2 drives, and now Riddle's going to drop back, and he's going to throw it to his right. He's got a man wide open, and he's going to get to the end zone for another Greenbrier touchdown. That was complete to Logan King, as he was able to get out to the flats as Jackson Riddle rolled out to his right, and they hooked up for another Greenbrier touchdown. And Cody Powell is back out onto the field to try to make this score 14-0 with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. So we were waiting on the snap. And that kick is up, and it is good. So now that's going to make your score 14-0 here in the first quarter. So let's take a timeout as you're listening to Greenbrier Panther football on KGFL The Trip, 97.3 and 94.7.
Howdy, folks. The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton wants to show you a little cowboy courtesy when you stop by our service department. From oil changes to major repairs on all makes and models, you name it. Right now, when you buy a set of tires, you get a free rotation and balance for the life of the tires. Schedule your appointment today at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton.
Greer's Ferry Lake provides you the chance to make memories that last a lifetime. You also want to leave a financial future that lasts as well. First Arkansas Bank and Trust offers trust services with accounts designed to help you save for the future and grow your assets. We offer you solutions to fit your life pure and simple. Call or come in today to experience a personalized, solutions-based approach to determining and managing your financial needs and discover what Live First is all about. First Arkansas Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
As we are back, and Huntsville takes the kickoff, but they're going to be dropped at about maybe their own 15-yard line as Nick Hewitt gets down there and makes the tackle. So the Huntsville offense, they're going to mark it up at, let's say, about the 17-yard line as the Huntsville offense comes back out onto the field. So good start so far, Sean.
Yeah, it's been a good start for the Panthers.
Well, it's what we expected. It's what we need to see.
Yeah.
As Huntsville comes out, they've got 2 backs in the backfield, 3 receivers, and the quarterback's checking over there to his coach to see what play they want to run. As that's Braden Carter, number 19 at quarterback, and they're going to hand it off on the left, and they're going to pick up maybe about 2 on that play. As there was a swarm of Greenbrier Panthers there to make the stop. So it's going to be 2nd and 8. Ball is on the 20-yard line of Huntsville as we are 6 minutes for the end of the first quarter. Look like we got the same formation. Quarterback's going to hand it off. The running back's going to go on the right side this time. And he's going to be tackled there again by number 15, Nick Hewitt. And that was 21, Justin Reynolds at carry. But it's going to bring up 3rd and long for Greenbrier, or for Huntsville.
Yeah,
so
Huntsville may be a little skittish about throwing the ball. Right.
It'll be interesting to see after that last pass play.
Last series.
Yep. As Braden Carter is in the backfield by himself, quarterback, as they have 4 receivers and they've got a tight end up next to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback is checking his play there from the bench, and we're going to bring some pressure again, and he's going to throw it. Oh, and it's incomplete. He still would if he catches it. It's not a first down. As they try to get it out to Colton Shepard out in the flats. So it looks like Huntsville will have to kick the football as that ball falls incomplete.
You know, too, I saw Cooper Wilcox warming up on the sideline too, Carl, and I think Cooper may go in the next series.
That would be good to see.
That would be good to see.
What about Jacob? Is he getting warm?
Doesn't look like it.
Not yet, at least.
Not yet.
Yes, Huntsville's going to punt the football, and it It's a short kick, kind of a high kick, and, oh, boy, we got lucky as Tanner Collins almost got it in the back, but he was able to get out of the way, and Greenbrier will take over on their own 45-yard line. So with that, let's take another timeout as you're listening to Greenbrier Panther football on KGFL The Trip, 97.3 and 94.7.
Greenbrier Family Dental are proud sponsors of the Greenbrier Panthers. Greenbrier Family Dental is welcoming all new patients. Their team offers a variety of procedures including implants, braces, wisdom teeth removal, root canals, crowns, and bridges. Give Greenbrier Family Dental a call at 501-679-6736 and reserve your seat with Doctors Dixon, Mobbs, or Hambeacon, or drop by the office at 15 Wilson Farm Road. They look forward to greeting you. No matter how convenient bank branches may be, sometimes you just want to hang out in your PJs with the family or in your swimsuit on the lake. First Arkansas Bank Trust offers free online banking, free mobile banking, and the largest network of ATMs in the world at your fingertips with a pure checking account. First Arkansas Bank and Trust offering you solutions to fit your life. What Live First is all about. First Arkansas Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
And welcome back as we come back from break. Huntsville decides to take a timeout. So with that, I want to take a minute and thank our sponsors who are making this broadcast possible for us. Special thanks to TC Chemical Supply, Conway Regional Health System, First Arkansas Bank and Trust, Greenbrier Family Dental, First Security Bank, Two Friends Auto, Whit Davis, Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, who also will be sponsoring the Cowboy Dodge Player of the Game at the end of the game. Special thanks to our boosters, the Greenbrier Pharmacy, and, of course, the Greenbrier Family Clinic, the Panthers team physician for over 30 years. And don't forget, folks, at halftime, the Applied Velocity halftime show, Caden Wallace will be joining us up here in the booth. And, Sean, it looks like Greenbrier's got a new quarterback out on the field.
Yeah, looks like Cooper Wilcox is in there, sophomore.
So his first varsity football game, this is his first pass, and it's complete out here to Brody Johnson. Looks like a screen pass, and he's going to be pushed out right here in front of the Greenbrier bench for a nice gain. He's going to pick up maybe about 4 on that. So I wonder how his dad, old Matt Wilcox, across the way is feeling right now. Yeah. Maybe a little butterflies.
A little bit.
Yeah, it's Matt.
The first play he had from scrimmage was a handoff. It was a good play. It was a handoff to Peyton Long.
Can't go wrong there.
Can't go wrong there.
As his dad is over there working the chain game for us. And that is Trey Havens taking a little counter play, and he's running through folks, and he's going to get down inside the Huntsville 30-yard line. Nice pickup there, and that will be another first down for Greenbrier. So as advertised, Greenbrier's coming out here and doing what they wanted to do, and Huntsville's kind of struggling to do anything. As your score sits right now, 14-0, with 4 minutes and 28 seconds left here in the first quarter, and Greenbrier's on the move again. As Cooper Wilcox is in the backfield at quarterback, he's going to hand it off to Trey Havens again off the right, and Trey's going to bust it up the middle for a nice pickup. Probably about 14 or 15 yards there, and he will have another first down as they are now inside the 20-yard line of Huntsville, looking to punch it in again as Cooper's over here getting the call from the coaches. Greenbrier's got 4 receivers, 3 to the wide side of the field. 1st and 10. And there's a snap. Cooper's going to look like he's going to throw. Now he's going to pull it as the receiver was covered. And Cooper's going to turn it up the middle, and he's going to take a shot, but he's still going. And he might pick up about 11 yards on that play.
He's going to be close to the first down, yep.
So that might be, yep, that's the first down. Good run there by the sophomore Cooper Wilcox as he didn't make the throw. Looks like they had it covered.
Looked like his receiver wasn't out of his break yet.
Yep. But he made a smart decision and tucked it and ran and got us a first down as it is 1st and goal on the 7-yard line. As we are waiting on the snap. And they're going to give it off to Trey Havens again, and he's busted right off the left side for another Greenbrier Panther touchdown. As Greenbrier is absolutely doing what they want to do here, as we've got more fireworks going off here at the stadium.
You know, the first drive we had, we started in our own territory and just kind of slow and methodical, made our way down. The last 2 series we've been on the Huntsville side, of the 50, and we have really just taken
Total
care of
flip-flop from last week.
Yeah.
Total flip-flop. As Cody's out to add the extra point, and he does, and that will make your score 21-0 here in the first quarter. So with that, let's take a timeout as you're listening to Greenbrier Football on KGFL The Trip, 97.3 and 94.7.
At Conway Regional, we believe in providing the very best health care close to home. With 9 primary care clinics in Central Arkansas, including locations in Greenbrier, Clinton, and Conway, our doctors and nurses give you the compassionate, quality care you expect right here in your community. Go to conwayregional.org to find a primary care clinic near you. Conway Regional, proud sponsor of Greenbrier Panthers Athletics.
TC Chemical and Supply of Greenbrier is your truck care chemical supply and Karcher store. They're also proud sponsors of the Greenbrier Panthers. TC Chemical and Supply is more than just a truck care and chemical supply store. They carry Karcher products, a full line of floor care products like wet-dry vacuums, mops, pressure washers, window cleaners, and hardwood cleaners, along with all the cleaning chemicals needed. Visit TC Chemical and Supply at 131 North Broadview on top of the hill in Greenbrier.
As Huntsville takes the kickoff, and they will bring it out to about the 24-yard line. As I just got a note here, Sean, from Danny Henderson, and he sent me a text that said Valonia is up 8-0 right now over Alma. So it sounds like that's a good ball game. Thanks, Danny. Appreciate you. As the Huntsville offense is coming back out onto the field. And it looks like Dawson Spencer is out at linebacker as well, a sophomore. Maybe we got some new faces out there on defense.
Like Jacob Keller, 11.
Yep, number 11, yep. Jacob Keller's out there. So we're rotating some guys in as Greenbrier is up big, 21-0 here in the first quarter. Now Huntsville's going to throw, and that receiver is going to be hit right there, as that was good coverage. And that was led by Logan King there as he came up and met the receiver as soon as he caught the football, and they will only pick up 1 yard. So it's going to be 2nd and 9. As the Huntsville offense is trying to do something, it feels like they haven't even gotten the first down yet, I don't believe.
No, they have not. First series was the one where they had backwards pass. They lost that. The next one, just a couple plays, three plays, 3-4. I guess 3 and out and then punt.
Well, now we got a bobble snap in the backfield. The quarterback's going to pick it up and run it right up the middle. He's going to have some good yards. The referee gets mowed over. He's okay, so I guess we can kind of laugh about that. But he kind of got mowed over there as the quarterback went right at him. He couldn't get out of the way. So they're all kind of chuckling about it, and the other referees are giving him a hard time now. So it's going to bring up 3rd and short for the Huntsville Eagles. As we are right at 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Greenbrier's up big, 21-0. Oh, we got movement on the defensive line. They might have called, they're going to call a flag on us as it looked like one of our linemen jumped off sides. Not really sure who it was. It might have been big number 76 out there. That's Jeremy Parker. He's another sophomore getting some playing time. So that will be the first down of the ball game, I believe, for the Huntsville Eagles. Is they have now moved the ball out to about the 38-yard line. They're on 38. So 1st and 10. Your score is 21-0. As Huntsville is lined up with 3 receivers. Got a running back in the backfield. Quarterback is going to keep it. Now he's going to throw out in the flats, and they're going to complete that, and he's going to be pushed out over there in front of the Huntsville bench as they will pick up maybe about 5 yards on that play. Now let's call it 4. As the ball is going to be sitting at the Huntsville 42-yard line. So 2nd and 6. with right at 1 minute left here in the first quarter. And they're going to hand it off to the running back off the left side. He's going to have a little running room. Oh, and now we got a flag. That might be a late hit out of bounds as it's on the far sideline. It looked like we might have shoved a little extra there on defense. So let's see what this flag's about. As the referee's going to give us the signal here. And, yeah, they're going to mark it off against us. Personal foul. Yep. Had to be a late hit out of bounds, so that's a free 15. So now they have moved to the Greenbrier 40-yard line. So 1st and 10 as we give them a free 15. Huntsville's lining up with 3 receivers, 1 running back. And he's going to try to throw a little slant over the middle. That's going to be knocked away there. Great job by Tanner Collins as they try to hit us on a quick slant, but Tanner was there to knock it away. And that will bring up 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 with 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. Your score is 21-0. Greenbrier over Huntsville. So how's the stats looking over there, Sean?
We're padding them. Yeah, you know, Huntsville, they just really haven't been able to get anything going, even with 49 seconds left go in the first quarter.
As they going to drop back, and now they're going to try to throw a screen. Oh, and it's going to fall incomplete as we did have that covered up. Looks like they were trying to get it out to number 34, which is Slater Watkins. I think he's one of their better running backs, but they weren't able to complete it. So now it's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Ball's on the Greenbrier 40-yard line.
You know, this drive, Huntsville's trying to mix it up a little bit. They've passed some. They've run the ball some.
Just trying to make something happen. We just can't go to sleep on this, being up big here in the first quarter, 21-0. We still need to shut these guys out as they're going to try to throw a screen. It's going to fall incomplete.
Yeah, that's incomplete.
Yeah, that's incomplete as they try to throw another screen pass, and it fell about 2 feet short of the receiver. So now it's going to bring up 4th down as they weren't able to complete the pass. So it looks like they're going to go for it. I don't guess they got anything to lose down 21-0 first quarter.
Well, 40-yard line, you're kind of.
Well,
it's probably a good place to punt. I mean, you could pin us down there.
Yeah, he's going to drop back and he's going to try to complete a pass, and he's going to have it complete over the middle, and that's going to be a 1st down. As he's going to be brought down by Nick Hewitt, and it looks like Jeremy Hardcastle, but it was over the middle, and he was open on that, Sean, and that's going to give them a 1st down. That was a nice pass play. So they are moving the football.
Yeah, when we bring pressure up the middle, it's going to leave that open.
Huh. So, as we're waiting on the snap, and they're going to hand it off up the middle, and he's going to push the pile, and he's going to pick up a few yards on that. As that will bring us to the end of the first quarter with your scores 21-0, Greenbrier over Huntsville. So let's take a timeout. When we come back, we'll start the second quarter. As you are listening to Greenbrier Panther football on KGFL The Trip 97.3 and 94.7.
Are you looking for hassle-free service? The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton has got you covered. Our service department takes care of all makes and all models of vehicle. That's right, no matter where you bought your vehicle, we'll show you a little cowboy courtesy. So come in today and we'll have you back on the road in no time. Visit us at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton.
TC Chemical and Supply of Greenbrier is your truck care chemical supply and Karcher store. They're also proud sponsors of the Greenbrier Panthers. TC Chemical and Supply is more than just a truck care and chemical supply store. They carry Karcher products, a full line of floor care products like wet-dry vacuums, electrical mops, pressure washers, window cleaners, and hardwood cleaners, along with all the cleaning chemicals needed. Visit TC Chemical and Supply at 131 North Broadview on top of the hill in Greenbrier.
And welcome back as we start the second quarter. Huntsville's got a little drive put together as they have moved it down inside or about the 20-yard line. We'll say about the 21-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and 5. As we are just now getting started in the second quarter. Huntsville has the ball sitting on the Greenbrier 21-yard line. So we need to stop here, try to keep these guys from scoring, and they're going to hand it off. The running back's trying to pick his way on the left, and there's nothing there. My goodness, there's probably 4 or 5 Greenbrier Panthers there to shut that run down.
You know what? Just not really good decision by the running back. I mean, you've got to hit that hole.
Yeah, he was kind of tiptoeing.
around.
Yeah, he was kind of tiptoeing up in there.
Yeah.
4th and 3 is they have the ball marked at the 19-yard line of Greenbrier, and Huntsville will go for this to try to pick up that first down like they did on the last time they had the 4th, and actually they had 4th and long. This is 4th and short, and the quarterback's going to keep it. He's going to go up the middle, and he's not going to get there. As he tried to run his own read, and that did not happen, as he is met in the hole.
Ryan Bernard.
Yeah, that Bernard away, and will take over the football. 10 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the first half. Big 1-0. As the Greenbrier offense is making their way back out onto the field. Looks like we still got a lot of our starters there. I think that Cooper's still in it. No, is that Cooper? I can't see. No, that's Riddle in there. He's going to roll out to his right, and he's going to throw, and it is going to be knocked away. Did we catch the football? Yes, we did, as the ball was deflected, but Bryce Moorhart comes up, and he catches the football. So that could have been a turnover. But they were not able, the ball kind of hung up there. Huntsville wasn't able to get to it, but we were able to, so I guess we'll count that as a completed pass. As we just get the score of Valonia is 15 and Alma is 0. And now we got a flag thrown. Not sure. Looks like we might have a false start. Yep, false start against Greenbrier, so that will back us up 5. So Valonia's up 15 to nothing. That might be a deciding factor at the end of the season, what happens with that game. But that always, hey, man, make it interesting. You know, like last year, we had to win that game in order to get to the playoffs. So it looks like it might happen again this year. As Riddle drops back, and he's going to throw a pass out here to Moorhart. It's complete, and he's trying to get loose, but he's not able to. As he will get it up to about the 30-yard line. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 9. Or, sorry, 2nd and 11. As the Greenbrier offense is looking over here to the sideline to get the call from the coaches. We're going to come with 4 receivers. A little 2-by-2 set. Looks like we got Peyton Long in the backfield. Now he's going to go in motion. There's a low snap. Riddle picks it up, and now he's trying to scramble around in the backfield, and now he's going to throw it out of bounds. So good play there by Jackson Riddle not to take the sack on the bad snap. He was trying to make something happen, but he was able to throw it away. But it will bring up 3rd and 11 now with the ball sitting on the 30-yard line. So bad snap and wasn't able to make anything happen out of it. So 3rd and 11. Riddle drops back. He's looking to his left. Now he's looking to his right. And now he's going to throw. Oh, and it falls incomplete. As Peyton Long had broken behind the coverage there. And if he catches that, he has gone down the sideline. But Jackson Riddle just let him a little bit too much. So Greenbrier will have to punt the football.
Yeah,
as it is 4th and 11.
Riddle just needed to put the ball a little more underneath the pass.
He tried to get it to him. Yep. Man, he was gone if he catches it. So 4th and 11. There's a nice high kick. It's going to land at about the 42, 43-yard line, and it's going to roll all the way down to about the Huntsville 30-yard line, and that's where they will mark it down at the 30-yard line. So with 8 minutes and 44 seconds left here in the first half, your score is 21-0. Let's take a timeout as you're listening to Greenbrier Panther football on KGFL The Trip 97.3 and 94.7.
Life is better with football. And with First Security, we have the resources and the know-how to tackle your needs, plus a local team you can count on. So you're making better plays because First Security is making better happen during this season and every season. What's your better? Get there with us. Stop by your local First Security Banking Center or visit us online at fsbank.com today. First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Everyone here at Whit Davis Lumber Company believes that we are an extension of our community, and that's why we are proud supporters of our schools and many local charities. All seeds need nurturing, and we hope that you will support us in helping our community grow. Family owned since 1953, Whit Davis is proud to serve Greenbrier and its surrounding communities. We're honored you shop with us and appreciate your business.
And welcome back here to Greenbrier. As Greenbrier is leading this ball game 21-0 with 8 minutes left here in the first half. Huntsville has a football, and then they are going to try to run up the middle and nothing doing. As they is going to be tackled there by number 59 for Greenbrier. That is Brandon Beck. I got him on my roster now, Sean.
I like it.
Good job, Brandon. As that's going to bring up 3rd and long for this Huntsville offense, as they are checking over to the sideline to see what they want to do next. So it's just been pretty much domination for Greenbrier here in the first half, which, I mean, you got to expect it. I mean, Huntsville won, 2 games last year, and they've only won 1 this year. So, and if you look over there in their bench, man, they don't have
a lot of players.
Maybe 22 kids total on this team, so there's not many. As the quarterback's going to roll to his right, he's going to throw, and it's going to be incomplete. As that pass is going to be broken up over there by number 16. That's Logan King. So it's going to bring up 4th and long. But, yeah, that's one thing that if you look at, man, there's just not many kids over there on that Huntsville sideline. As the punting unit for Huntsville comes out onto the field. Ball is sitting on the Huntsville 33-yard line with 7 minutes and 6 seconds left here in the first half. That was a good snap. Wobbly kick. And it is taken at a 30-yard line. That looks like that is Logan King. He's found the sideline, and he's got an opening. One cutback. Oh, and he's finally brought down inside the 20, almost. And they set that blocking up very well. I know they worked on that yesterday in practice when I was out here about getting their spacing right and being able to pick up the guys there to give a running lane for the return man, and they were able to do it this time around. So the ball is inside the 20, sitting at about the 18-yard line of Huntsville. 1st and 10, Greenbrier. Jackson Riddle's in at quarterback. Peyton Long is in the backfield with him. They're going to hand off Peyton. He's got a big opening. He's going to bounce it out to the left, and he is going to walk into the end zone for another Greenbrier touchdown. And that is going to push the score to 27-0. Fireworks again. I love it. So they have added another touchdown here with 6 minutes and 44 seconds left before halftime. Got the fog machines going off.
And the way the wind's blowing, it just took it right to the
right at the goal.
uprights.
Yeah, man. He was able to make the extra point there by Cody Powell. So 28-0 Greenbrier. Let's take a timeout. And you're listening to Greenbrier Panther football on KGFL The Trip 97.3 and 94.7.
Two Friends Auto Sales of Greenbrier is a proud supporter of the Greenbrier Panthers. Two Friends Auto Sales offers a quality selection of pre-owned inventory with late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. They guarantee credit approval with a wide variety of conventional financing, warranties, and gap insurance available. Two Friends Auto Sales will beat anyone's advertised price on the same vehicle, or they won't ask you to buy. Visit Two Friends Auto Sales today, located just north of the big American flag in Greenbrier. TC Chemical and Supply of Greenbrier is your truck care chemical supply and Karcher store. They're also proud sponsors of the Greenbrier Panthers. TC Chemical and Supply is more than just a truck care and chemical supply store. They carry Karcher products, a full line of floor care products like wet-dry vacuums, electrical mops, pressure washers, window cleaners, and hardwood cleaners, along with all the cleaning chemicals needed. Visit TC Chemical and Supply at 131 North Broadview on top of the hill in Greenbrier.
There's a nice kick there by Cody Powell, and Huntsville will bring it out to their 25-yard line as the defense for Greenbrier comes back out onto the field. And while I got a second, I'm going to take a minute to thank our sponsors for helping us make this broadcast possible. Special thanks to Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, who will be sponsoring the Cowboy Dodge Player of the Game. Whit Davis, Two Friends Auto, First Security Bank, Greenbrier Family Dental, First Arkansas Bank and Trust, Conway Regional Health System, TC Chemical Supply, and, of course, thanks to our booster, the Greenbrier Pharmacy and the Greenbrier Family Clinic, the Panthers team, physicians for over 30 years. And don't forget it here at halftime, folks, the Apply Velocity halftime show. Caden Wallace will be joining me up here in the booth as well. So Huntsville has a football, and the quarterback is going to get blown up. As I don't know what that was, but Ryan Bernard was licking his chops on that as the quarterback kind of rolled out to his left and kind of stood there. And Ryan Bernard took off and said hello to him. And they're going to be thrown for about 5 or 6 yard, let's say a 5-yard loss. As the ball the Huntsville 19-yard line with right at 6 minutes and 5 seconds left here in the first half. So I see some sophomores out there right now. You got number 28, Dawson Spencer at outside linebacker, and looks like Nick Hewitt, number 15, at middle linebacker. And now they're going to throw it incomplete as they try to hit number 7 over here on the sideline in front of the Greenbrier bench. That is Isaac Kitts, and he wasn't able to haul it in, so that falls incomplete. And so now it's going to bring up 3rd and about 15. Your score is 28-0. 5 minutes and 49 seconds left here in the first half. As the Greenbrier defense was checking over here with their coaches to get the play that they want to run on defense. Huntsville comes out with a 2-by-2 set. Quarterback drops back. He's looking over his middle, and now he's going to try to take off, and he's not going to get anywhere as he is going to be driven to the ground there, and it's going to be led by number 64, Riddle. And he is going to be dropped maybe right at the line of scrimmage, and it's going to bring up 4th and 15 as Huntsville wasn't able to do anything. So the Greenbrier offense will come back out onto the field.
You know, really, if you're Huntsville, too, trying to run the ball, get the clock moving, because
it's not good.
Yeah, it's not good. I know.
I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's just not good.
Clock rolling.
There's a high short kick. Get away from it, guys. As they're all out there hollering, Peter, get away from it. And it will take a Huntsville row and be down at about the 45-yard line of Greenbrier. So with that, let's take a timeout. You're listening to Greenbrier Panther football on KGFL The Trip, 97.3 and 94.7.
Howdy, folks. The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton wants to show you a little cowboy courtesy when you stop by our service department. From oil changes to major repairs on all makes and models, you name it. Right now, when you buy a set of tires, you get a free rotation and balance for the life of the tires. Schedule your appointment today at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton.
Greenbrier Family Dental are proud sponsors of the Greenbrier Panthers. Greenbrier Family Dental is welcoming all new patients. Their team offers a variety of procedures including implants, braces, wisdom teeth removal, root canals, crowns, and bridges. Give Greenbrier Family Dental a call at 501-679-6736 and reserve your seat with Doctors Dixon, Mobbs, or Hambeacon, or drop by the office at 15 Wilson Farm Road. They look forward to greeting you.
As we were in break, there's Luke Smith, and he's just going to turn on the Jets and get down the sideline. I was trying to replay the play before, but Luke Smith took a handoff off the right side and gets it down, it looks like, inside the 5-yard line of Huntsville. But prior to that, Jackson Riddle, the quarterback, did a little zone read there and faked the handoff and kept it off the left side for a big gain. So here we are again in the red zone. Actually, we're inside the 5, so it'll be first and goal from the 3. As we are waiting on the handoff, and we're going to give it off to, looks like Luke Smith again, and he's going to get into the end zone. Yes, touchdown, Greenbrier. As we punch it into the end zone one more time. As Luke Smith takes it all to the right side and gets into the end zone, that's going to make your score 34-0 now with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the first half. Cody Powell is come out to add the extra point. His young man's leg's going to be sore before this game's over with, it looks like. So he will be out to add the extra point. And there's a kick. It is up, and that is good. So that pushes your score 35-0. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the first half. Let's take a break. You're listening to Greenbrier Panther Football on KGFL The Trip, 97.3 and 94.7.
Everyone here at Whit Davis Lumber Company believes that we are an extension of our community, and that's why we are proud supporters of our schools and many local charities. All seeds need nurturing, and we hope that you will support us in helping our community grow. Family owned since 1953, Whit Davis is proud to serve Greenbrier and its surrounding communities. We're honored you shop with us and appreciate your business.
Two Friends Auto Sales of Greenbrier is a proud supporter of the Greenbrier Panthers. Two Friends Auto Sales offers a quality selection of pre-owned inventory with late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. They guarantee credit approval with a wide variety of conventional financing, warranties, and gap insurance available. Two Friends Auto Sales will beat anyone's advertised price on the same vehicle, or they won't ask you to buy. Visit Two Friends Auto Sales today, located just north of the big American flag in Greenbrier.
That's a nice deep kick there by Cody Powell, and Huntsville's going to take it, and they're going to move it out to about their own 32-yard line.
Yeah, we got a penalty on the far side.
We'll see what that's about, and while I got a minute, I'm going to sit here and thank our sponsors. I want to thank Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, who will be sponsoring the Cowboy Dodge Player of the Game. And right now, Sean, there's a lot of selections that we're going to have to choose from, it looks like. Thanks to Whit Davis, Two Friends Auto, First Security Bank, Greenbrier Family Dental, First Bank Trust, Conway Regional Health System, and TC Chemical Supply. Special thanks to our boosters, of course, the Greenbrier Pharmacy, and the Greenbrier Family Clinic, the Panthers team physician for over 30 years.
Yeah, and just another quick shout-out to some of our partners in our live stream broadcast with ASI Insurance and First Security. They help us with the radio station broadcast and also help us with some live stream broadcasts because we've been even doing some high school volleyball games.
Yep, been doing that as well. And thanks to all you guys who are helping make this possible for Sean and I. Yes, Huntsville's trying to hand the ball off to get to the right side, and they weren't able to get there. They will lose a yard, it looks like, so it's going to be 2nd and 11 as the clock continues to run as we're right at 4 minutes left here in the first half. So are we at the mercy rule? No, will it start in the second half?
It'll start second half.
Start second half. Continuous clock. I don't guess they call it the mercy rule. We talked about that last week. So it's the sportsman rule or
the sportsmanship rule.
Yeah.
The AAA for good sportsmanship.
Yeah. So it just means the clock keeps running.
Yes.
So the quarterback drops back. He's going to swing it out here, and it's going to fall incomplete as the receiver is absolutely driven into the ground there by number 32. That's Jeremy Hardcastle, and if he even catches that ball, he's not going to get anything. So the Greenbrier defense has come to perform tonight as it will bring up 3rd and 11. 3 minutes and 34 seconds left here in the first half. And, folks, don't forget at halftime, the Apply Velocity halftime show, Caden Wallace will be joining me up here in the booth. Can't wait to talk to him, talk a little baseball, and just see what his thoughts are about going to the University of Arkansas. So looking forward to that.
Yeah, I do believe we got a penalty. Oh, they did call false start on the offense.
So that will back them up 5. So it's going to be 3rd and, what, about 17, 16 there. The ball is going to be marked at about the 9-yard line of Huntsville. So they're going backwards. As it looked like we still got the same defense out there, at least for the most part.
Yeah, I figured they'd let most of those guys play the first half, and then hopefully we'll get
second half and get some other guys in there.
Get some younger guys in there.
And there's a snap. Handoff. It's going to be taken off the left side, and he's trying to outrun our defense, and it's not going to happen as he is met there by a couple of Greenbrier Panthers. Led the way there is number 14. That's Tanner Collins. And it will be 4th down, and Huntsville out their punt unit as they will kick the football.
It's just been a long night for these Huntsville players.
Well, you know what? We went through this last week playing Little Rock Christian, so it's what it feels like, doesn't it? I mean, it's just flip-flop. As Huntsville's lined up the punt. Oh, it looked like he might fake it there, but he decides to kick, and it will roll out of bounds on the Huntsville sideline at about the 42-yard line. So Greenbrier will take over right there. So with that, let's take another timeout as you're listening to Greenbrier Panther football on KGFL The Trip, 97.3 and 94.7.
Everyone here at Whit Davis Lumber Company believes that we are an extension of our community, and that's why we are proud supporters of our schools and many local charities. All seeds need nurturing, and we hope that you will support us in helping our community grow. Family owned since 1953, Whit Davis is proud to serve Greenbrier and its surrounding communities. We're honored you shop with us and appreciate your business.
Life is better with football. And with First Security, we have the resources and the know-how to tackle your needs, plus a local team you can count on. So you're making better plays because First Security is making better happen during this season and every season. What's your better? Get there with us. Stop by your local First Security Banking Center or visit us online at fsbank.com today. First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A service of King Sullivan Radio, K234BV and 94.7 FM, KGFL 1110 AM, Clinton.
As Greenbrier has the football, they're driving it, and there's Peyton Long off the right side, and there's Talon Moore. As we were in break, he drove number 22 in the ground and knocked his helmet off. And as we come back, he did it again to number 22. And the poor kid's looking over here at the referee going, man, what am I got to do? This kid is killing me. So Greenbrier will have a first down. And there's Trey Havens. He turns it back up the middle, and he lowers his shoulder. And he will pick up some nice yard. Oh, and now we've got another flag. I think Talon Moore and number 22 there for Huntsville has been doing a little jawing, and they finally called a flag. That's Colton Reynolds for Huntsville. But they've been going at it the last few plays. So let's just see if this is offsetting penalties here and just kind of warn the guys here. Personal foul against Huntsville. No, they're going to give it to us and back them up. So the ball is setting on, let's see here, about the 6-yard line. First and goal, 1 minute and 16 seconds left here in the first half. And Trey Haven's going to take a counter. He's looking for a hole, and he's going to get in that end zone again for another Greenbrier touchdown. As Trey Havens takes it off the right side. More fireworks. As that's going to push your score 41-0 here in the first half. So Greenbrier's executing and doing what they need to do. As we are waiting on the extra point. And that is up, and that is good. So that will make your score 42-0. Greenbrier leading Huntsville here in the first half. Let's take another timeout as you're listening to Greenbrier Panther football on KGFL The Trip, 97.3 and 94.7.
Greer's Ferry Lake provides you the chance to make memories that last a lifetime. You also want to leave a financial future that lasts as well. First Arkansas Bank and Trust offers trust services with accounts designed to help you save for the future and grow your assets. We offer you solutions to fit your life pure and simple. Call or come in today to experience a personalized, solutions-based approach to determining and managing your financial needs and discover what Live First is all about. First Arkansas Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Greenbrier Family Dental are proud sponsors of the Greenbrier Panthers. Greenbrier Family Dental is welcoming all new patients. Their team offers a variety of procedures including implants, braces, wisdom teeth removal, root canals, crowns, and bridges. Give Greenbrier Family Dental a call at 501-679-6736 and reserve your seat with Doctors Dixon, Mobbs, or Hambeacon, or drop by the office at 15 Wilson Farm Road. They look forward to greeting you.
As the Huntsville Eagles take the kickoff and muff it around down there on their end of the field, it is finally picked up at about the 21-yard line is where they will take over on offense, as we are right at 1 minute and 7 seconds left here in the first half. Greenbrier's up big, 42-0. Let's see if we get some other players in. We might wait until the second half, Sean, like you said. Try to get some other guys in there, get some work. Huntsville comes out with two backs in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to number 1, and he doesn't have much running room at all. As that was 32 Hardcastle coming up. And then his teammates came in there to help him and throw him for a loss. Looks like he might lose about 4 on that play. As they will set the ball down at about the 17-yard line. As we are getting closer to halftime. And don't forget, folks, at halftime, the Apply Velocity halftime show, Caden Wallace will be joining me here in the press box. Looking forward to seeing him. As the quarterback's going to throw a little screen pass out here, number 7, and it is complete. But there's Luke Smith again to bring him down in a hurry. They might pick up 2 on that play, so it's going to bring up third and long.
It should be about 3rd and 12.
As that clock continues to run, and I believe that, Sean, that is going to take us to halftime. As we are referees waiting to see. Yeah, so that is going to be halftime, folks. So there you have it here at halftime. Your score is 42-0 as the Greenbrier Panthers came out strong here in the first half and did what they needed to do as both teams head to the locker room. We'll be waiting on Caden Wallace here to join us in the press box. So while we do that and Sean gets his stats put together, let's go ahead and just take a 4-minute break. And when we come back, we'll start the halftime show as you're listening to Greenbrier Panther football on KGFL The Trip 97.3 and 94.7.
Life is better with football and with First Security. We have the resources and the know-how to tackle your needs, plus a local team you can count on. So you're making better plays because First Security is making better happen during this season and every season. What's your better? Get there with us. Stop by your local First Security Banking Center or visit us online at fsbank.com today. First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Conway Regional, we believe in providing the very best health care close to home. With 9 primary care clinics in Central Arkansas, including locations in Greenbrier, Clinton, and Conway, our doctors and nurses give you the compassionate quality care you expect right here in your community. Go to conwayregional.org to find a primary care clinic near you. Conway Regional, proud sponsor of Greenbrier Panthers Athletics.
Two Friends Auto Sales of Greenbrier is a proud supporter of the Greenbrier Panthers. Two Friends Auto Sales offers a quality selection of pre-owned inventory with late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. They guarantee credit approval with a wide variety of conventional financing, warranties, and gap insurance available. Two Friends Auto Sales will beat anyone's advertised price on the same vehicle, or they won't ask you to buy. Visit Two Friends Auto Sales today, located just north of the big American flag in Greenbrier.
Greer's Ferry Lake provides you the chance to make memories that last a lifetime. You also want to leave a financial future that lasts as well. First Arkansas Bank and Trust offers trust services with accounts designed to help you save for the future and grow your assets. We offer you solutions to fit your life pure and simple. Call or come in today to experience a personalized, solutions-based approach to determining and managing your financial needs and discover what Live First is all about. First Arkansas Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Greenbrier Family Dental are proud sponsors of the Greenbrier Panthers. Greenbrier Family Dental is welcoming all new patients. Their team offers a variety of procedures including implants, braces, wisdom teeth removal, root canals, crowns, and bridges. Give Greenbrier Family Dental a call at 501-679-6736 and reserve your seat with Doctors Dixon, Mobbs, or Hambeacon, or drop by the office at 15 Wilson Farm Road. They look forward to greeting you.
Howdy, folks. The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton wants to show you a little cowboy courtesy when you stop by our service department. From oil changes to major repairs on all makes and models, you name it. Right now, when you buy a set of tires, you get a free rotation and balance for the life of the tires. Schedule your appointment today at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton.
TC Chemical and Supply of Greenbrier is your truck care chemical supply and Karcher store. They're also proud sponsors of the Greenbrier Panthers. TC Chemical and Supply is more than just a truck care and chemical supply store. They carry Karcher products, a full line of floor care products like wet-dry vacuums, electrical mops, pressure washers, window cleaners, and hardwood cleaners, along with all the cleaning chemicals needed. Visit TC Chemical and Supply at 131 North Broadview on top of the hill in Greenbrier.
Everyone here at Whit Davis Lumber Company believes that we are an extension of our community, and that's why we are proud supporters of our schools and many local charities. All seeds need nurturing, and we hope that you will support us in helping our community grow. Family owned since 1953, Whit Davis is proud to serve Greenbrier and its surrounding communities. We're honored you shop with us and appreciate your business.
And welcome back here to Greenbrier, folks, as we are at halftime and the Huntsville Marching Band is out on the field as the Greenbrier Panthers have put it on the Huntsville Eagles here in the first half, making your score 42-0 at halftime. And, Sean, are we ready? We got everything lined up? All right, so as Sean's over there clicking away, I am going here in the booth by Kate.
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. Good to see you again. I'm good. Good to see you again.
All right?
everything all right?
All right, there he is. Now we got him up on the screen.
There he is. Now we
was
got
good
him up on the
seeing you.
screen.
I don't think
Was
I've
good
seen you
seeing you.
since
I
you
don't
came
think
up
I've
to the
seen you
place and
since
you
you came
did
up to
that
the place
interview
and
with
you
Steve
did that
Sullivan and
interview
everything,
with
and that
Steve
was pretty
Sullivan
cool.
and
Have
everything, and that
have
was
him
pretty
come up
cool.
there and talk to you and
Have him come
stuff.
up
So
there and talk to you and
that
stuff.
I was just thinking this week, I was like, man, who can I get up here
I was like,
to
man,
do
who can I get
the
up here to
halftime
do
with
the
us and kill us a little
halftime
time
with
and
us
stuff
and
like
kill us a
that? And
little
I said,
time
man,
and stuff
Caden would
like
be a
that.
great
I
guy
said,
to come up here and
Caden would
talk
be a
to.
great
So I
guy to
appreciate
come
you
up
coming
here
by
and
there.
talk to. So I appreciate you coming by.
Thanks for having me.
So let's just get started. So I just kind of wanted the people to kind of who don't know you personally, just to kind of get to know you maybe a little bit better. And so I just wanted to bring you up because I know a lot of people will be watching this, on YouTube or even listening to it on the radio. So I just wanted folks to come in I just want people to know not only how a good athlete you are, but just how good of a person you are in general. So I appreciate you stopping by. So, my first question, and that I get a lot, especially from some of my son's friends who are sophomores, and, you're seniors, so they kind of everything. So how old were you when you first hit your home run? Your very first home run, how old were you?
I was age 6.
6? Wow. Do you remember that still? Let's see here. Let me adjust that. So you were 6 years old. Okay, so 6 years old, showing power at 6 years old, and here you are, senior, and you're still hitting a lot of home runs. So now I think most people know that you've decided to go play college baseball at the University of Arkansas. Why did you end up choosing Arkansas? I mean, you could have went anywhere. Why did you pick Arkansas?
It just felt like home, and I just enjoyed all the coaches, and they got a great baseball facilities and a great baseball program, and just everything that's going on there right now it's great for baseball. And it's a baseball school, and I just love it up there. It feels like home.
Yeah. Now you went on your, I guess your official visit last week. Is that right? When you went up there, how was that?
It was awesome. I enjoyed it so much.
Yeah, and I guess you were. I saw, I think, your pictures that were posted that you were on the sideline of the football game as well. So you got to kind of experience that too. So pretty cool to do that. So as you're coming in as a freshman this first year there at the U of A, what are some of the goals that you want to do? Just being a freshman coming in, what are some of the things that you kind of want to achieve there?
I just want to start as a freshman and have a big role in going to Omaha.
Yeah. So what position did they have you kind of playing?
His audio was off.
His audio, that's why I couldn't hear him. Dadgummit. That's why I couldn't figure out why I couldn't hear him. So why coming in as a freshman, what position do you think they're going to have you playing right now?
They have me at third base right now.
They have you at third base?
Yes,
Okay. All right. So this summer, and I guess the past summer too, you went to a lot of venues when you were playing your summer ball and stuff. I know you on TV and doing all this other kind of stuff. But what was the one big venue that really stood out to you when you went and played? What stadium just like you walked in and went, oh my gosh, this is so cool?
Probably Dodger Stadium.
Dodger Stadium. I didn't know you went there.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
you went to – what other stadiums have you been to play?
I went to Chase Field, Arizona Diamondbacks, the Cleveland Indians, the San Diego Padres, Chicago Cubs, Tampa Bay Ray.
So you just had you just had an adventure going to all these places. That had been
Yes,
cool
sir.
to be able to do that. So now I just want to talk to you, just you as a person in general. I've known you. I've known your dad for a while. You're just a great kid, and everyone that knows you personally, they talk about your drive and your work ethic that you have, and you see that out on the baseball field. But what drives Caden Wallace? What drives him to be successful?
I just want to always be the best, and it just pushes. I push myself, and I just want to do it for my family.
Yeah. So you just want to go out there and just show everybody that, hey, I just want to go out there and work and just be the best doing that. Now, I understand, too, that you guys are actually practicing baseball right now. Is that right?
Yes, sir, we are.
Y'all doing, 3 days a week? Is that
3 days a
correct? Yeah. And new head coach Cope is in there, and from what I understand, he runs a pretty good little practice, too. Pretty intense little practice.
It's great.
Yeah,
It's
you
great.
like it?
I love it.
That's awesome. All right, so next question I got for you is that I know a lot of your younger teammates and stuff, they look up to you not only as a baseball player, but as a person in general. So who do you look up to?
I look up to my brother and my dad.
Yeah.
I always want to do good for them. And my brother's at Wichita State, so I just want to make him proud, and hopefully we'll get to achieve our dreams together.
Yeah, playing in the big leagues.
Playing in the big leagues,
Yeah,
yes, sir.
yeah. I know. I talk to my son a lot, and this is one thing that when you go out when y'all are out there practicing and stuff, and it's just funny how I get together with him and some of his buddies, and they always talk about Caden, just how hard he hits the baseball and just how far he hits the baseball. So, man, these guys, they really look up to you, and I just appreciate everything you do for them. So, final question I got for you. We can talk about baseball all day long, but what does Caden like to do away from baseball? What is your favorite thing to do away from baseball? I know you spend a lot of time doing baseball, but you got to have some downtime too. What do you like to do?
Man, I love to hunt and fish, and mainly bow hunt, but I love to bow hunt.
Yeah, what's the biggest deer you ever taken?
12-point.
12-point. Nice, nice, man. Nice. Well, man, I appreciate you coming by and spending a few minutes with us. Like I said, I think you're a great guy. You're very humble at everything that you do, and you just mean a lot, not only to Greenbrier, but to all the kids that are playing baseball and how they look up to you and stuff like that. And I just really appreciate you. And man, you're just a wonderful kid. And I wish you nothing but the best in whatever you decide to do. And I hope it works out for you. So
thanks for having me.
All right, man. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate you. And that is Caden Wallace here on the Trip radio station and KGF. And let's see here. We are about 9 minutes away from the start of the second half. So we will let's take about a 3-minute break, and then when we come back, we will have Stan's stats and some more stuff here as you're listening to KGFL The Trip 97.3 and 94.7.
Are you looking for hassle-free service? The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton has got you covered. Our service department takes care of all makes and all models of vehicles. That's right, no matter where you bought your vehicle, we'll show you a little cowboy courtesy. So come in today and we'll have you back on the road in no time. Visit us at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton.
TC Chemical and Supply of Greenbrier is your truck care chemical supply and Karcher store. They're also proud sponsors of the Greenbrier Panthers. TC Chemical and Supply is more than just a truck care and chemical supply store. They carry Karcher products, a full line of floor care products like wet-dry vacuums, electrical mops, pressure washers, window cleaners, and hardwood cleaners, along with all the cleaning chemicals needed. Visit TC Chemical and Supply at 131 North Broadview on top of the hill in Greenbrier.
At Conway Regional, we believe in providing the very best health care close to home. With 9 primary care clinics in Central Arkansas, including locations in Greenbrier, Clinton, and Conway, our doctors and nurses give you the compassionate, quality care you expect right here in your community. Go to conwayregional.org to find a primary care clinic near you. Conway Regional, proud sponsor of Greenbrier Panthers Athletics.
No matter how convenient bank branches may be, sometimes you just want to hang out in your PJs with the family or in your swimsuit on the lake. First Arkansas Bank and Trust offers free online banking, free mobile banking, and the largest network of ATMs in the world at your fingertips with a pure checking account. First Arkansas Bank and Trust is offering you solutions to fit your life. Visit them online or in a branch to discover for yourself what Live First is all about. First Arkansas Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Greenbrier Family Dental are proud sponsors of the Greenbrier Panthers. Greenbrier Family Dental is welcoming all new patients. Their team offers a variety of procedures including implants, braces, wisdom teeth removal, root canals, crowns, and bridges. Give Greenbrier Family Dental a call at 501-679-6736 and reserve your seat with Doctors Dixon, Mobbs, or Hambeacon, or drop by the office at 15 Wilson Farm Road. They look forward to greeting you.
Life is better with football and with First Security. We have the resources and the know-how to tackle your needs, plus a local team you can count on. So you're making better plays because First Security is making better happen during this season and every season. What's your better? Get there with us. Stop by your local First Security Banking Center or visit us online at fsbank.com today. First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And welcome back here to Greenbrier. as the Greenbrier High School Marching Band is out on the field. And I understand. Thanks, Caden. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate y'all. First part of it.
Including implants, braces, wisdom teeth removal, root canals, crowns, and bridges. Give Greenbrier Family Dental a call at 501-679-6736 and reserve your seat with Doctors Dixon, Mobbs, or Hambean, or drop by the office at 15 Wilson Farm Road. They look forward to greeting you.
Well, we're having all kind of technical issues up here, Sean. Let's see. I think we dropped the radio feed. Now we're back. Caden's mic was dead. Come on, man. We got to get some better help up here or something.
Good help is hard to find.
All right.
How do you think we both got in here?
They couldn't find anybody better,
They
basically?
could not find anybody better.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
All right, so while we got a minute, I want to go ahead and thank our sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Special thanks to the Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, who is sponsoring the Cowboy Dodge Player of the Game at the end of the game. Special thanks to Whit Davis, Two Friends Auto, First Security Bank, Greenbrier Family Dental, First Arkansas Bank and Trust, Conway Regional Health System, and TC Chemical Supply. Also want to thank our boosters, the Greenbrier Pharmacy and the Greenbrier Family Clinic, the Panthers team physician for over 30 years. So thank all of you guys for being part of this broadcast and making it possible. So we are waiting for the teams to make their way out onto the field, and the band is down on the track. Fans are on their feet having a good time. So totally different feel from it was last week when we were here, Sean.
Last week was a tough game.
Wasn't able to do much of anything on offense, defense, or anything like that. So it's good to come out and basically do what we needed to do. So So let's talk about how people can not only first of all, you can listen to the radio broadcast on KGFL The Trip, 97.3 and 94.7. But how can folks go out there and listen to it on the?
Whenever I'm talking about that, why don't you look for some of those scores?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So like I said, you can listen on the trip. You can either listen in your car radio. You can listen online. You can go to their Facebook page and listen live online. And then with our video broadcast, we broadcast it in YouTube on the Greenbrier Panther Sports Network. And then that also feeds the athletics webpage, which is the home of the Greenbrier Panthers is greenbrierathletics.com. And then as well as the app, we have an app for Apple and Android that you can bring up and watch the game there. So all kinds of different ways to watch the game, and you can watch it on a mobile device. You can watch it on a computer. All different kinds of places. You can listen to it on the radio. You can listen to the radio on your computer. I mean, there's all kinds of ways.
Yeah, I've got some friends from Bologna texting me wanting to know what our score is, so that just goes to show you what
I was about to say, why are they calling us to get the score? They should just be checking online.
Checking it or listening to it. And so let me see if I can pull up some scores here real quick. I don't know what.
Say, too, when you watch it, be sure to subscribe to the Greenbrier Panther Athletics.
Yeah.
Sports Network YouTube page.
All right, so let me see if I can find some scores here. So Conway is beating Fort Smith Southside 7-0. Let me see if I can find some other scores of interest around the state. Let's see. So I scroll down through here. Let's see. Little Rock Parkview is beating BB 27-0. Clarksville is beating Farmington 14-6, and that's at halftime. That's another good. I forgot Morrilton was playing Harrison tonight too, and believe it or not, Sean, Morrilton is beating Harrison at halftime at Harrison.
In Harrison, right?
At 21-14.
Wow.
That's
that Harrison team, man, they're a good football
They're loaded too. So how good is Morrilton then?
Yeah.
Wow, that's.
But too, we don't know if some of those guys could have had costly turnovers. Maybe somebody got hurt. Who knows?
Let's see here. Little Rock Christian is beating Watson Chapel 28-0 in the second quarter. No surprise there. Bologna is putting it on Almadoo 22-0 at halftime.
Wow.
Maumelle and Whitehall are tied 14-all at half. Let's see here. On my Ricebirds, my Stuttgart Ricebirds are getting hammered by Batesville Southside 28-7. That's my old high school. And that's about all the scores, let's see here, that are interest from around the state. So as both teams have made their way out onto the field, I want to take a minute again to thank our sponsors for helping make this possible, as I guess we have entered the sportsman rule. Is that what we're going to call it? What are you over here dancing for?
I was watching the video stream, and all the students are dancing. So I felt like dancing.
And who we got in the booth helping us tonight? We didn't even mention our good friend down there.
Our friend Gary Harlan is helping run my live stream tonight.
Doing a fantastic job down there, Gary.
And really with all, everything that we do, it takes volunteers.
It does.
Takes parents and just friends of the program to really help us. And we're very, very thankful.
Special thanks to, of course, my daughter, who did the camera on the field for about, a quarter maybe, and she was done with that. She said, I'm going to go sit up here with my friends. So then Mama had to take over. So thank you, Marcia, for being down there and helping out.
And so that is something. That's an opportunity. We're going to look for somebody to
come and help us
and work a sideline camera.
So as Cody Powell has it teed up on the 40-yard line, we are getting ready to start the second half. And there's a nice deep kick, taking it about the 10-yard line. And they're going to bring it all the way out, and he's still running over there, and he's finally going to be pushed out of bounds. Looks like at about the 35-yard line. Actually, they're going to mark it up further than that, maybe about the 37-yard line. But now they're going to say he stepped out before that, so they're going to back it up to about the, 34. So I'll get it right here in a minute. So Huntsville's offense is back out on the field, and I guess we got, like we talked about, the continuous clock. So this game should move on pretty quickly. And it is 1st and 10 on the 34-yard line, as they will hand it off right up the middle. And the running back there for Huntsville is Gus Comer, and he will take it up the middle to the teeth of the defense and pick up about 5 yards on that play. So they got the ball sitting at the 38-yard line. Is any new faces out there on defense? I think I see, let's see, there's 21. That's Thatcher Strack. He's out there.
Yeah, look like Hayden Simpson and Tucker Card playing linebackers.
As the quarterback's going to throw it, it's going to fall incomplete as he tried to get it over there to one of the receivers, and it is right through his hands for an incomplete pass. So we do have some new faces out there on defense. Is number 8 out there, Sean? No, he's standing right here. So surely they'll get all these guys in to play this, probably get some few snaps tonight with this big lead, 42-0. And give these other guys a little break and a little reward for coming out the first half and doing such a great job. The quarterback drops back, and he's going to throw over the middle, and it falls incomplete. As let's see here,
Keaton Whitley.
Was that Keaton coming up and making the hit, knocking that loose? And number 35, Tucker Carden, had his hands on it as well, so it's going to bring up 4th down. So we've got a few sophomores in there right now. Actually, we got quite a few playing. As Huntsville will bring out their punt team, as it is 4th and 5. As they will punt the football. Low kick. Hit about the 40 and take a roll and get all the way down to, and it's still going to about the 29-yard or about the 24-yard line of Greenbrier. So the Greenbrier offense will come out onto the field. So with that, let's take a break as you're listening to Greenbrier football on KGFL The Trip 97.3 and 94.7.
Greer's Ferry Lake provides you the chance to make memories that last a lifetime. You also want to leave a financial future that lasts as well. First Arkansas Bank and Trust offers trust services with accounts designed to help you save for the future and grow your assets. We offer you solutions to fit your life pure and simple. Call or come in today to experience a personalized, solutions-based approach to determining and managing your financial needs and discover what Live First is all about. First Arkansas Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Everyone here at Whit Davis Lumber Company believes that we are an extension of our community, and that's why we are proud supporters of our schools and many local charities. All seeds need nurturing, and we hope that you will support us in helping our community grow. Family owned since 1953, Whit Davis is proud to serve Greenbrier and its surrounding communities. We're honored you shop with us and appreciate your business.
And welcome back to Greenbrier. As Greenbrier has a football, we've got some new faces out there. Looks like a whole new offensive line. New receivers. I see a number 8 out there, Sean. Who's that kid?
Jacob Mathis, slot receiver.
How do we know him?
He might be related.
As Trey Havens tries to get the ball to the outside there on the left side of the offense, but he's going to be wrestled down for a short gain, about maybe 2 yards. Now, didn't Jacob have a touchdown catch in the JV game?
The other night.
Was that the only point scored in that game?
That was. It's the only
How
points
far
we
was it?
scored, 60 yards.
60 yards. Nice job. Greenbrier's offense is back up on the football. Looks like we got 4 receivers. Cooper Wilcox is in at quarterback. And he's going to hand it off to Trey Havens on the right side. He might get maybe a couple out of that, so it's going to bring up 3rd and long. It's good to see some of these younger guys getting in there and getting some reps. They work just as hard as these other boys do. And
good to see him out there. So third long, 3rd and 5. Ball's on the 3rd. There, that's going to fall incomplete. As Wilcox try to hit Emery over here for a screen pass and kind of sailed it a little bit. So that's going to bring up 4th down. But that clock continues to move. We're already down to 6 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Your score is 42-0. As Huntsville will lose this football game and have a long drive back home on your favorite road.
I was about to say that. Didn't we? We came home a different way, though.
I think we did because you were belly aching about the other way, so we went a different way back home. Oh, nice tackle there. Not sure who that was. I think that was Hardcastle. That was Hardcastle came in and made the stop on that play. Nice tackle. So we're just going to keep it right here, and I can thank our sponsors again. So, guys, y'all need to be thinking about the Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram player of the game at the end of the game. I'll be thinking about that. Also, thanks to Whit Davis, Two Friends Auto, First Security Bank, Greenbrier Family Dental, First Arkansas Bank and Trust, Conway Regional Health Systems, and TC Chemical Supply. As Huntsville will hand the ball off to number 34, and he's running really hard. But he is going to be stopped there by a few Greenbrier Panthers. And that was number 22, Colton Reynolds for Huntsville. I keep wanting to call him Harrison for some reason, I guess because I saw that score a while ago. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 3. Ball is on the 38-yard line of Huntsville. They're going to hand it, and the running back is met in the backfield. That play was blown up. I think that was number 28 there. Dawson Spencer leading the way on that tackle. He read that one all the way and met the running back in the backfield. He will lose a yard, I do believe, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 3. As that clock continues to move, right at 4 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. As Huntsville comes out with 4 receivers. And they're going to try to throw a little screen pass, and that's incomplete again. That's about 3 times that quarterback tried to throw that, and he's thrown it in the ground every time. So it's going to bring up 4th down as we got all kinds of new faces out there on defense. So these young guys are getting ups and got a lot of smiles and stuff on the sideline. Everybody's enjoying this. This is always fun as a team when you're able to come out here and kind of relax, have a little fun. But, man, when you're on the other sidelines, it's tough, and that's where we were last week.
Boy, you better get ready for next week.
Yep, and he's going to be dropped for a loss there as they try to pitch to the outside on 4th down. And that stop was made by Frederick Simpson, it looks like, for Greenbrier. And now Huntsville's got a man down. He did kind of fall a little funny there. His leg or something didn't look good. Hopefully he's okay. I know all about these broken ankles and stuff.
You got one that's still in recovery.
Yeah, he's still on that scooter, but hopefully here next couple of weeks he'll be able to put some pressure on it. So hopefully this young man will be okay. But let's go ahead and we'll take a timeout as Greenbrier will take over the football. So let's take a timeout as you're listening to Greenbrier Football on KGFL, The Trip 97.3 and 94.7.
At Conway Regional, we believe in providing the very best health care close to home. With 9 primary care clinics in Central Arkansas, including locations in Greenbrier, Clinton, and Conway, our doctors and nurses give you the compassionate, quality care you expect right here in your community. Go to conwayregional.org to find a primary care clinic near you. Conway Regional, proud sponsor of Greenbrier Panthers Athletics.
Greenbrier Family Dental are proud sponsors of the Greenbrier Panthers. Greenbrier Family Dental is welcoming all new patients. Their team offers a variety of procedures including implants, braces, wisdom teeth removal, root canals, crowns, and bridges. Give Greenbrier Family Dental a call at 501-679-6736 and reserve your seat with Doctors Dixon, Mobbs, or Hambeacon, or drop by the office at 15 Wilson Farm Road. They look forward to greeting you.
As it's a good sign as the young man is up and walking off of the field. Well, he's got a little assistance, but at least he's up and walking. And that is number 34. That's Slater Watkins, man. He's one of their better players. Hate seeing that. So the Greenbrier offense is back out onto the field. And they will take over as Cooper Wilcox is still out at quarterback. Looks like now number 28, Dawson Spencer, is in at running back. And they will hand it off to Dawson. He cuts it up the middle, bounces it out to the left, and he's going to be slung down there by Riley Robinson. But he's going to pick up about maybe 4 yards on that. As the clock continues to move, we're down to about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. As the Greenbrier continues to move the football and got a lot of sophomores in now, it looks like in the receiver position as well. Shannon Howard, Jacob Mathis. There's Dawson taking it off the right. He's running hard. He lowers his shoulder. Nice pickup there as he is met, but he kept the pile moving, and he will pick up a first down as he will get it out to the 21-yard line of Huntsville. As the offense is checking over here to the sideline, I see Reed Nixon out there as well. Good to see Reed getting some playing time.
Shannon Howard.
Yeah. Let's see. Who's on the offensive line? Let's see
66 and 72.
Let's see, 72. Let's see here. Cooper drops back. He's going to throw a little screen out here. And not much as he tried to get it to Thatcher Strack. And actually, I think he's going to lose a yard. Looks like Bologna still beating Alma 22-0. Tough games at the beginning of the year. They played Little Rock Christian and Maumelle and got spanked in both of them, but went to BB and handled them pretty easily, and now they're putting it on Alma pretty good. So we're just waiting on the snap. Look like we're going to run down the play clock as much as we can before we hand it off. And they're going to hand it off to Dawson again, and he's running off the left this time. And he will pick up maybe about 5 on that play. And it's going to bring up 3rd and long for this offense. Maybe they can hit number 8 there on a little slant pattern or something over the middle. Sean, what do you think?
That'd be nice.
It'd be good to see him.
It'd be good to see 8 catch a ball.
Well, that or even a touchdown. How awesome would that be?
That'd be pretty cool.
So they're going to continue to let this clock run out as it will continue to move, and it's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter with your score 42-0. Greenbrier over Huntsville. So that is the end of the third quarter. So let's take a timeout, and when we come back, we will start the fourth quarter as you're listening to Greenbrier Football on KGFL The Trip, 97.3 and 94.7.
Howdy, folks. The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton wants to show you a little cowboy courtesy when you stop by our service department. From oil changes to major repairs on all makes and models, you name it. Right now, when you buy a set of tires, you get a free rotation and balance for the life of the tires. Schedule your appointment today at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton.
No matter how convenient bank branches may be, sometimes you just want to hang out in your PJs with the family or in your swimsuit on the lake. First Arkansas Bank and Trust offers free online banking, free mobile banking, and the largest network of ATMs in the world at your fingertips with a pure checking account. First Arkansas Bank and Trust is offering you solutions to fit your life. Visit them online or in a branch to discover for yourself what Live First is all about. First Arkansas Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
As we start the fourth quarter, Greenbrier has the ball on the Huntsville Eagle 18-yard line. It's 3rd and 7. And they're going to hand it off to Dawson Spencer again. He's running hard. Oh, he almost was able to escape, but he might pick up maybe a half a yard, so it's going to bring up 4th down. I think they're going to bring out Cody Powell. Yep, here he comes. Let's see where he's going to set his tee down. Looks like about the 24-yard line, so it'll be a 34-yard attempt. As we're running some more players out there for this field goal. So this is definitely in Cody's range. See if he can push his score to 45-0. There's a good snap. Kick is up. Plenty of distance. Did it hook in? Yes, it did. Nice kick there, young man, as that will push the lead up to 45-0. As that clock continues to run, as we are down to about 10 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the ball game. So let's take another short time out as you're listening to Greenbrier Panther football on KGFL The Trip 97.3 and 94.7.
Greenbrier Family Dental are proud sponsors of the Greenbrier Panthers. Greenbrier Family Dental is welcoming all new patients. Their team offers a variety of procedures including implants, braces, wisdom teeth removal, root canals, crowns, and bridges. Give Greenbrier Family Dental a call at 501-679-6736 and reserve your seat with Doctors Dixon, Mobbs, or Hambeacon, or drop by the office at 15 Wilson Farm Road. They look forward to greeting you. TC Chemical and Supply of Greenbrier is your truck care chemical supply and Karcher store. They're also proud sponsors of the Greenbrier Panthers. TC Chemical and Supply is more than just a truck care and chemical supply store. They carry Karcher products, a full line of floor care products like wet dry vacuums, electrical mops, pressure washers, window cleaners, and hardwood cleaners, along with all the cleaning chemicals needed. Visit TC Chemical and Supply at 131 North Broadview on top of the hill in Greenbrier.
As Huntsville kind of muffed that kickoff, and they were able to get down and stop them inside their own 20-yard line. They will mark the ball at the 19. 45-0 here. Right at 9 minutes left in this ball game. Glad to see Greenbrier come out and dominate this football game, which they should. But next week we got a different animal to handle.
Yeah, we got our hands full next week.
As we will be on the road at Morrilton next week. And they will hand the ball off to the running back up the middle, and he is stopped there by J.P. Engelkiss.
Good to see him out there.
Yeah, you know, he's still wearing, I think he's still wearing a knee brace.
Yeah, I saw Ashton on the sideline. Looks like he's getting closer.
Yeah, and Avery Thomas is going to be back next week, so it's good to have that senior back. Said he could play today or tonight, but the coaches decided to hold him out and give him one more week of a break and get ready for Morrilton. As there's nothing doing there as that Greenbrier defense swarm led there by number 40, Shannon Howard. That was Gus Comer there on the carry for Huntsville, and he's not going to pick up much of anything, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 8. Clock continues to move. We're under 8 minutes here in this ball game. 3rd and 8, 45-0 Greenbrier. So they are doing what they need to do. As if I remember last year, I'm going to go back and look at my notes here. Quarterback drops back, and he's going to try to throw a little slant, and it's knocked away. That was Shannon Howard again coming up and knocking that away.
Yeah, last year they got off to a fast start against us.
Well, you know, if you remember, they had that good quarterback that kept running the football on us, and trying to stop him. Let's see, we beat them last year 42-20, so they did score last year. So it's 4th and long, and it looks like Huntsville will take a timeout. So let's just go ahead and take a timeout. Make sure we get all sponsors in. So you're listening to Greenbrier Panther football on KGFL The Trip 97.3 and 94.7.
Are you looking for hassle-free service? The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton has got you covered. Our service department takes care of all makes and all models of vehicle. That's right, no matter where you bought your vehicle, we'll show you a little cowboy courtesy. So come in today and we'll have you back on the road in no time. Visit us at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton.
At Conway Regional, we believe in providing the very best health care close to home. With 9 primary care clinics in Central Arkansas, including locations in Greenbrier, Clinton, and Conway, our doctors and nurses give you the compassionate, quality care you expect right here in your community. Go to conwayregional.org to find a primary care clinic near you. Conway Regional, proud sponsor of Greenbrier Panthers Athletics.
Yes, Huntsville decided to punt the football, and it will go out of bounds here in front of the Greenbrier bench, and it looks like they will mark the ball down at, let's see where they put it down. Looks like about the Huntsville 48-yard line. So the Greenbrier offense is out on the field, and we've got a new quarterback in the game. That's Noah Hogan's in there.
Noah Hogan.
Yeah, he's in there getting him some time.
Good job, Noah.
Is that Hewitt in the backfield with them?
Yeah.
That looks like that's Nick Hewitt in the backfield. I'm sure he's going to get some carries. And there he goes, and he's running the football, and my goodness.
I was about to say, y'all are going to better get used to that.
I've forgotten how hard that young man runs the football as he breaks a couple of tackles, and he will pick up about 11 or 12 yards on that run. It'll be a first down for Greenbrier. We kind of got used to that last year's ninth graders, Sean. He carried the load a lot and was he ran the ball hard.
He is hard to take down.
So that's a first down Greenbrier as we are 5 minutes and 35 seconds left in this game. And, Greenbrier, they're just letting that play clock run down before they snap it. Little sportsmanship here. Good to see. Yes, Nick Hewitt will take the ball again off the right side. Oh, my goodness. And he runs over a couple of folks, but we got a flag down. We got a holding call against Greenbrier. As I just got a text, Sean, from one of the parents over there in Bologna talking about Alma. Even though they're beating them 22-0, she did say that the Alma quarterback's a beast. That was her exact words. Alma quarterback's a beast. So
does that mean he's big and fast or physical, or what does that mean?
I don't know. Do I need to text her back and ask her what that means?
I need clarification.
You need more detail.
Does that mean he tries to bite people at the bottom of the pile? I mean.
Oh. So we got 1st and 20 now for the Greenbrier offense. As we are continuing to let that play clock run down, it's under 10 seconds now. And they will hand it off to Hewitt again off the left side. He breaks one tackle in the backfield. He's still running hard, and he's free.
Here we go.
And he is finally going to be brought down at about the 20-yard line. As he had one man to beat, and he almost punched it in the end zone again. Looked like he was stopped there by number 12, Gus Comer. So another good hard run there by number 15, Nick Hewitt. And if they keep giving him the football, he's eventually going to get in the end zone. So, again, we're just waiting on that play clock to run down. Now it's under 10. 8 seconds on the play clock. They're going to hand it off to Hewitt again, and he's going to cut back up the middle, and he's going to bring a pile with him as he's going to be close to that first down marker. He might be,
Picked up about 8.
Yeah, he's going to be short.
8 or 9.
Yeah, he's going to pick up 8 on that, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 2. So, again, we're waiting on that play clock to run down. They're going to get off the Hewitt. He's going to be the workhorse, it looks like, here in this final 3 minutes of the ball game. He will have the first down. So I guess Wendy's listening to me because she texted me back and said he throws a bullet.
Throws a bullet, okay.
So he must have a strong arm. Thank you, Wendy, for the updates. Appreciate you.
You know, one of the good things about Alma not scoring is you don't have to hear Sweet Caroline. Are they playing in Alma?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do believe so.
I do like that song, but I don't like to hear it 20 times during the game.
Yeah. There's Hewitt, and he's going to be stood up this time. I don't think he's going to get much of anything.
Bring up 2nd and goal from the 7.
2nd and goal. As the clock continues to run, as we are down to right at 2 minutes. And as Nick Hewitt comes off the field, a round of applause there from the fans who stayed around to watch the end of this game. Looks like it's number 28, Dawson Spencer, in the backfield now. They're going to hand it off to Dawson, and he's going to cut it back up the middle. And he's going to be brought down at about the, let's see here, about the 4. So it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 4. So Greenbrier might have to run about 2 more plays.
I put him on the 3, so it's 3rd and 3 from the 3. Say that one, Carl.
3rd and 3 from the 3. 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line.
Sounds better when
Hand it off to Dawson. He's
trying to
push it, and no, he's going to be denied as he got up in there behind those linemen, but he couldn't get all the way in there. So it's going to bring up 4th down, and it looks like we're going to have to run another play. As the game clock is at 50 seconds, and the game clock and the play clock is down to 20 seconds now. So we will have to run another play as it is 4th and goal. So I'm sure we're just going to hand it off again and see if Dawson can get in the end zone. And they do, and no! Nice! Nice little zone read action there. As Noah Hogan kept the football. I sure thought Dawson Spencer had it, but he kept the football and took it off the left side for a touchdown.
No, he's such a great kid. I love to see him, but unfortunately he didn't even get to run off after he scores because he's the holder.
Yeah, he's the holder. He can't go celebrate just yet, but how exciting it is for him.
Yeah, great job, Noah.
As we've got, the clocks are about right even with each other. 10 seconds on both the game clock and the play clock. And they're just going to let it run down and then kick the extra point. And that point is up, and that's good. And that should be the ball game, folks. And yes, it is. As we have come to an end here, as the Greenbrier Panthers have won this ball game 52-0. So let's take about a 3-minute timeout. As Sean is getting his stats together, as the both teams are shaking hands out at midfield. So let's take a 3-minute break, and we come back. We'll get the stats, and we'll also pick the Cowboy Dodge player of the game. You're listening to Greenbrier Football on KGFL The Trip, 97.3 and 94.7.
Everyone here at Whit Davis Lumber Company believes that we are an extension of our community, and that's why we are proud supporters of our schools and many local charities. All seeds need nurturing, and we hope that you will support us in helping our community grow. Family owned since 1953, Whit Davis is proud to serve Greenbrier and its surrounding communities. We're honored you shop with us and appreciate your business.
Life is better with football. And with First Security, we have the resources and the know-how to tackle your needs, plus a local team you can count on. So you're making better plays because First Security is making better happen during this season and every season. What's your better? Get there with us. Stop by your local First Security Banking Center or visit us online at fsbank.com today. First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Howdy, folks. The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton wants to show you a little cowboy courtesy when you stop by our service department. From oil changes to major repairs on all makes and models, you name it. Right now, when you buy a set of tires, you get a free rotation and balance for the life of the tires. Schedule your appointment today at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton.
Greenbrier Family Dental are proud sponsors of the Greenbrier Panthers. Greenbrier Family Dental is welcoming all new patients. Their team offers a variety of procedures including implants, braces, wisdom teeth removal, root canals, crowns, and bridges. Give Greenbrier Family Dental a call at 501-679-6736 and reserve your seat with Doctors Dixon, Mobbs, or Hambeacon, or drop by the office at 15 Wilson Farm Road. They look forward to greeting you.
Greer's Ferry Lake provides you the chance to make memories that last a lifetime. You also want to leave a financial future that lasts as well. First Arkansas Bank and Trust offers trust services with accounts designed to help you save for the future and grow your assets. We offer you solutions to fit your life pure and simple. Call or come in today to experience a personalized, solutions-based approach to determining and managing your financial needs and discover what Live First is all about. First Arkansas Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Two Friends Auto Sales of Greenbrier is a proud supporter of the Greenbrier Panthers. Two Friends Auto Sales offers a quality selection of pre-owned inventory with late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. They guarantee credit approval with a wide variety of conventional financing, warranties, and gap insurance available. Two Friends Auto Sales will beat anyone's advertised price on the same vehicle, or they won't ask you to buy. Visit Two Friends Auto Sales today, located just north of the big American flag in Greenbrier.
A service of King Sullivan Radio, K234BB and 94.7 FM, KGFL 1110 AM, Clinton.
And welcome back here to Greenbrier as Coach Tribble has his players out on the football field talking to them. And just as we had hoped and I guess expected, Greenbrier came out here and showed their dominance tonight as they win this ball game 52-0, and a pretty dominant performance, you'd have to say, Sean.
Yeah, I mean, really a lot of what we expected. I mean, we knew coming into this game that the Huntsville bunch was not very good, not very talented. They don't, their numbers are down, and we knew we were the better team, and so. Hat goes after our guys, really just trying to take care of business and then just get out of here.
Yeah, and plus, you got some younger guys in that were able to get some playing time as well, so that is great for them too. So you got the stats ready? You ready to roll?
Let's go through the stats real quick. Let's go through the end of the game stats. Our end of the game, Applied Velocity stats brought to you by Applied Velocity. Greenbrier had 44 offensive plays, 23 first downs for 347 total yards. 34 rushing attempts for 272 yards, 12 of 15 passing for 75 yards, so 80% passing percentage, completion rate, no turnovers. For Huntsville, they had 45 offensive plays, 3 first downs, 45 yards of total offense. Yeah,
45 yards?
Yeah, a little disappointing for those guys. And 22 rushing attempts for 24 yards, 4 of 15 passing for 21 yards. And they did have 1 turnover for the game. So a tough night for the Huntsville Eagles, but a good night for the Greenbrier Panthers, and kind of one of those things. Hey, we did our job. hey, put it behind us, and we got next week to look at.
Yeah, it's going to be a different ball game next week as we go on the road, and we will head off to Morrilton. As I was just checking their score right now, Morrilton is leading Harrison right now 28-21. It says here in the third quarter. Let me see here, and Bologna still beating Alma 28-8 in the fourth quarter. So two significant ball games going on right there. So, Sean, let's talk about the Cowboy Dodge Player of the Game. What you think, man? I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, goodness gracious. I mean,
you had some kids that played really good during the game. Some, a lot of them only played in the first half and didn't play much in the second half. Good to see those younger guys. And, hey, crazy to say it, but last touchdown of the game, man. I'm giving the player of the game to Noah Hogan.
Hey, dude, and I agree with you on that. I mean, that was a great fake, and like you said, he's just a good kid. He just works hard, and it was just good to see him go out there and just do his thing. So we'll go ahead and give the Cowboy Dodge Player of the Game to Noah Hogan. Congratulations on that. And just a good overall win for these guys. And so we'll, like you said, we'll put a bow on this, and then we'll get ready for next week as we are on the road, and we will take on Morrilton at that time. So thanks to everybody. Let me run through our sponsors one more time. Thank those guys for being a part of this broadcast. Special thanks to Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Special thanks to Whit Davis, Two Friends Auto, First Security Bank, Greenbrier Family Dental, First Arkansas Bank and Trust, Conway Regional Health System, TC Chemical Supplies, and special thanks to our boosters, the Greenbrier Pharmacy, Greenbrier Family Clinic, who the Panthers team physicians for over 30 years. And I also want to thank Caden Wallace for coming up to the booth tonight. Great interview with him. Sorry that the mic might not have been turned on there at the first of the interview, but we got that taken care of, and I wish Caden and that baseball team lots of luck this year. So just a good overall win tonight for Greenbrier. As we wrap this up, thanks to everybody who's been a part of this program. So just overall good night, Sean.
Yeah, great night for the Panthers, and look forward to going there on the road next week to Morrilton. And then it's crazy to think, but I mean, we've only got two home, of the rest of the season, we've only got two more home games. We'll go on the road next week to Morrilton, come back home for Farmington, which would be homecoming. Then we go to Harrison, and then the next week we have Clarksville at home, which would be senior night. And then we end the year on the road with two games. We got to go to Alma this year, and then we got to go to Bologna
at the end of the year. So
hey, one thing good about Alma, and I think they sell Chick-fil-A sandwiches in the concession stand. I mean, if I'm looking forward out to the end of the schedule, I mean, what I'm looking forward to is that.
Oh, man. I forgot.
Speaking of that, the radio station, we need to get Chick-fil-A to be a sponsor.
Bring us some sandwiches or something
bring me
like
some
that.
Sandwiches.
Yeah, I love me some Chick-fil-A. So, all right, folks. Well, let's wrap this up, and we will see y'all next week as we are on the road at Morrilton. Thanks to everybody for making this broadcast possible. Everybody have a safe night, and we will see y'all next week.
Next week.
All right.
Good night.
Good night.